Hi everybody, I'm George.
And I'm Bob, we're the Shipping Goblins from Beetle and Grips. Today, we're going to talk about the amazing Map Vault Collection. And with the Map Vault Collection, you get a bunch of gorgeous two-sided maps, all scaled for standard minis.
Yeah, get yours now for the Map Vault Collection from Beetle and Grim, and all the players at your table will be revved up and hyper because the only thing they'll be able to say is...
Yeah, go ahead and do it.
Zoinks!
Yeah, do it again.
Zoinks!
Hello?
Who do you think you are?
Yes, Mr. Lillard.
You're just some common.
Yes, sir.
You can't just go off and use my
It's your
voice
thing.
like that. I have rights.
Completely. We just thought...
Wait,
okay.
I'm gonna take this right to
yes,
the
sir.
Beetle. Hey, Grim.
Thank you, sir.
What happened?
Matthew Lillard watches our show!
Zoinks!
Double zoinks!
Hello, are we on? We're waiting for the all. What are we talking about pants for? I don't know.
Yeah, sound and vision. We've got sound and vision.
Sound and vision and pants. Do we have any of those?
Yes.
Yes, we have sound and vision. At least we got those two. Right.
It's going to be one of those sessions again, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hello, welcome to. Welcome back. Welcome to. I don't know. Hello and welcome to. That works as well, doesn't it? Hello and welcome back to Band of Badgers. I'm Dave, your GM for this evening, and this is Rise of the Runelords by Paizo. And these are my lovely players. How you doing, players?
Hello.
Good.
Thank you. Cheers.
Enchante.
Good. Welcome to our returning special guest player. This is Wayne BREKKE from Dungeon Crate. How you doing, Wayne?
Hey, Wayne.
Hey, Wayne.
Hello.
Now we're going to do have a catch up with Wayne around about halfway mark. But Wayne, what are we doing as a giveaway today?
Ooh, today we are giving away a Goblin Grab Bag to one lucky winner. And it's going to include this, which is I call the Dice Puck from Metallic Dice Games. It is a silicone dice case.
Nice.
I've literally put dice in here and thrown it across the room, and it has stayed together. You can play hockey with it with your dice enclosed. So yes, Metallic Dice Games, thanks for that.
Cool. So we'll be doing some giveaways at the halfway mark-ish. Depends on where we are. Might be in combat, might be after combat. We've got to wait and see. There might not be combat. But thank you to Beetle and Grims. They don't just support this show, they support everything we do. And thank you to all of our supporters. And you'll find the various kind of discounts in the box below me. But most importantly, thank you to you for watching. It's great. Thank you. Now, if you would like to support us, you can on Twitch. You can just do Twitch Prime subs. Fantastic. Which allows us to make content like on Mondays we have the Great British Brush Off. On Tuesday we have Vazen. On Thursdays we have Runelords. On Friday, tomorrow, we have our brand new Starfinder series. So join us for that. On Saturday we have Avernus. And Sunday we have War Badger. I need to come up with a different way of saying that every time. I don't know why, but I do. And the stuff we do here, if you don't know what Badgers does, we support writers, artists, designers and creators across all of our shows and across the entire world. Wow. We've had some very talented people from America, Europe, Australia. Literally everyone has been on. So if you have something you want to promote, you want to talk about, even if you just want to play a game, we can do that as well. So just get in touch, join our socials, and we'll get you on board. So now then. No, don't go
down that road.
No, don't go that way. Don't do that one. How's everyone doing? Are we ready? Are we ready to pick up? We're kind of gonna go straight into what we need to do to get this stuff done, because we are last episode. The heroes, these guys, without Harrison, faced off against an ancient white dragon, and they won. Wow. So as the white dragon comes crashing down, impaling itself onto these giant icicles at the base of this mountain, you manage to save Brony in the warm embrace of Elias's red dragon wings, because he turned into a dragon as well.
Why not? If you can turn into a dragon, you should turn into a dragon.
Always be yourself unless you can be a dragon.
Exactly, yeah.
That's what they say.
What would you like to do next?
To land gently while cradling his limp form in my rear claw.
Okay.
He's probably not limp, he's probably squealing, but...
Is he dead?
No. I will, I'll come to land. I'll drop Bronny down on the ground, immediately transform back into my usual gnomish form.
Handsome self.
And then collapse onto the ground, panting loudly. Just give us a few minutes. So that last breath took quite a lot out of me. You can probably see there's a lot of frostbite covering my body from the last dragon breath. I took quite a hit. If it's quite all right with everyone, I think I'd like to take a little bit of a rest, if I may. I can conjure the mansion. We can get out of the cold. But go about your business. I'll just rest up here for a little while. Yeah.
I like the sound of that, Elias. It sounds good.
I walk up and clonk, 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 and then half my armor just like opens up.
I completely forgot about that.
That's right, yeah.
The visor comes up, and I just like my armor just like turns into a set of stairs that I walk down.
And out comes Rupp Stark.
Yeah. War machine.
Right.
As my star knife just retracts into its normal form.
Well, Tokus is going to look at the ancient white dragon and go, "Trophies!" And he runs over and he starts digging out the canine teeth. He takes a horn, sticks it in his bag of holding, says, "This is good." And then turns around and says, "House," and then walks towards the house.
I don't know where you get the energy, Tokus.
Trophies, always
sausage?
energy for sausages and trophies.
We need some dragon sausage.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. I'll take a slice of dragon breast, which is the most tender part of the dragon, and stick that in the bag holding
I
too.
like how you're saying this like you've eaten dragon breast before and just you know that it's a delicacy.
I may have, but it wasn't an ancient one. It was only an old one. It wasn't as big as this, and it wasn't white.
You have hidden depths, Tokus.
How long did your mansion last, Elias?
24 hours, I think.
Okay.
A long time.
Do we have any time limit? I don't think so. Not at the moment.
Not that we've been notified of yet.
We only need
Technically, don't we have to wait until night time anyway? And it's the middle of the day at the moment, so I'd say we've got at least.
Oh yeah, we have to wait
6 hours.
till night time. You're right.
Yeah. Wasn't it? Was it dusk or was it? What's the other one? I can't remember.
Dusk.
Dawn.
Yeah. No, not that one. I meant the other saying for dusk. There was another saying.
Twilight.
I think.
I don't know.
Yeah, Twilight. That's the one.
Right.
The end of
For
day
all
when
you
dusk
fans
is
out
near.
there.
End of day when dusk is near. Right. Okay. Because we set off really early.
Yeah, the old magnificent machine will hang around for 24 hours.
Okay.
Cool. Nice.
I just thought of a brilliant scam. We could use that, put it up in a town, sell it to people, and then when it disappears, put it somewhere else, sell it to people. No, that sounds like a Harrison scam, doesn't it?
Harrison is not commenting on this anymore at the moment.
He's not there at the moment, but
No.
where is Harrison? Where is my brother? Come on.
Don't you remember?
He's back with Quink.
Oh, I forgot he was making the tea.
Must be good tea.
It is good that he has found the vocation he is good at.
Yes.
I don't know, have you drunk his tea?
Oh no, it goes in the plants.
Once
That's the best place for it.
once Tolkos has returned from collecting his grisly trophies, I'll browse myself enough to sit up and use Arcane Recovery to get Magnificent Mansion back, and then we'll cast it. So a blue door appears just at the base of the cliff. So it opens up into the face of the cliff. It's in the shade, out of normal view. Yeah, we can go in, and it is the Magnificent Mansion that we had before. So everybody has a bedroom. There's dining room. There's servants to feed everyone. We can get a decent night's rest and heal up. I'll invite Bronny in, or
Bronny.
you know, he can go on his way as he sees fit, or I can send him back to Sandpoint.
Yep, that's probably the easiest thing to do. He was only there to give you some extra protection until you found this location.
Okay, right, I will send him back to Sandpoint then.
What, with a teleport? Or...
With teleport, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And we shall rest for the evening.
Okay, so as you send Brony back... I liked Brony. As you send Brony back to the professor, the ball of light expands over Brony, then condenses, disappears, shock of lightning. But then, just as he goes, a new one appears, sparkling and cracking as this blue ball of energy starts to grow and sort of melt the ground around it and continue to kind of crackle with energy. It gets larger, much larger than what you've actually seen before, until it pops. And there standing is a familiar face of Harrison, but also of Portimer and Stella. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, there you are, brother.
Harrison is doing the pose from Terminator with his
Just
fist down
naked.
on the floor. Yeah, he's naked.
I was in the bath.
Brother, put some pants on now.
It's a bit too cold for that, Harrison.
Oh no.
I'm back. I can't believe Professor. He made me do some weird stuff.
Well, I'm kind of guessing.
Show me on the doll where he
Well, we know why he likes the big arms now.
He had me reading books. I don't read books.
You have people read
We
books
know.
to you, don't you, Harrison?
Yeah. I wanted him to read me the books, but he wouldn't have it. So, but we're here, and I brought Portimer with me.
Mortimer, it's good to see you.
Hello, everyone.
How did Harrison manage to get
I'm
you
bored.
What?
I'm war bored. I heard this is a place where we can be unbored, apparently.
Oh, yes. There's plenty to be doing
Sausages. We're
around
looking
here.
for sausages.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you sure you're okay with going in that cave? You know, it looks scary.
Yes. Oh. Who? All of us?
Well, yeah, I think we're all gonna go in it, but we need to kind of rest up first. As Elias seems to have frostbite.
Oh,
It's a little bit
Pretty
chilly.
bad, pretty bad. We
Should wear gloves.
fought a dragon, a white dragon.
Oh, yeah. Oh, come look at this. Come on. And I'll take him outside and show him.
yes. Porter wants to hear all of it, all the tales of the crazy white dragon death of some sort.
It
Still looking
flew,
around at you and then looking back at the dragon, looking back at you guys, and say, "Wow, impressive."
As the story goes, it flew down from up there, and we killed it.
Be a bard.
That's
Totally.
true.
Really be a bard.
I was never good at telling stories. I apologize.
Where's
Your
Horatio when you need him?
I'm good with the killing, not good with the telling.
That's okay. You rhymed.
Nearly.
Right. I'll go to my room.
Right, go to your room.
Is there a bath?
Oh, would you like me to draw it for you, sir?
Well, there's servants. I mean,
That would be an excellent upgrade, wouldn't it? You could fill the place with unseen servants.
well, there is.
That would be awesome.
Oh,
That's
is
what
it?
they are. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's like 40 unseen servants or something.
Wow.
Does the place have a lounge with whiskey and sausage? Because that's what
Yeah.
we'll need to rest out.
Oh,
It has
yes.
a lounge, it has a fully stocked library, it has enough food to feed 150 people a day.
Oh my gosh! All right.
Okay,
have
pull out the sausages and throw them on the whatever barbecue.
Does it have a games room?
Yes.
Harrison will be playing snooker.
We should play this role-playing game I heard about.
You use dice.
What's that all about?
We played like these people, and they had devices that they looked at all the time. It's
You
great.
don't,
Too
you don't
much.
have to read books, do you?
No, nobody reads anymore. Oh yeah, so we have a big cave to go in. Is that what we're doing?
Yep. So you
Yeah.
see when you take a peek outside, you've got the security of the magical mansion, but when you take a peek outside, you're at the base of a huge mountain, and up near the top is I say top, about 200 feet. There is a face carved into the mountain, and you notice there is a spiral staircase that takes you all the way to the top of the gaping mouth. But these are big stairs. These were carved originally by giants. This is ancient Thassilonian entryway, and hopefully, as the heroes deciphered last session, this should be the route to the Runeforge.
That's what we reckon.
Now outside, so that's the mountain, but outside the mansion on the right hand side is a circle of giant heads. Each head represents a different Runelord. And Elias, again last episode, found a magical key inside one of the mouths.
Yes, a gold key. Did we decide if we needed one key or all the keys?
Well, a flap opened up of
Yeah.
some sort.
Upstairs, I mean, at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, at the top of the stairs.
I thought that was just a dragon moving.
Yeah, maybe.
Wasn't that because somebody cast the wrong type of magic at one of the heads as an experiment? I remember someone doing
I
something
did
like
that.
Yes.
That's it.
Of course.
Good memory. Yeah, so if we've got to make that decision. Do we think we need, like, is there a key in every single statue, or is it just that one?
Sure.
Yeah, that well, we know that we cast a transmutation spell at that head because that was his school. I forget what I cast now. Was it?
I can't remember either.
It was a cantrip.
Glyph or something?
Sigil.
Sigil.
Yeah.
So if we were to match another school of magic with one of the other heads and just see what happens.
Wrath is illusion.
Okay, so
That's a good place to start.
cast
Nice
Ghost
one.
Sound.
I've got message, so do that.
I've got ghost sound or message either one. I'm assuming we've managed to work out some way between me and Rup of feeling that we'll get back to full hit points.
Yeah, I rolled a heal and it's 48.
Worse.
Yeah.
I was going to say, even for me.
Well, 48 for all of you. Okay, and then I'll cast another heal into Elias then, if you want.
Yep.
Which is, if you give me
At 14 hit wounds.
fine. That is 76
Awesome.
plus the
How
48.
many do we get back just from resting, though?
You get your constitution by your level.
Okay. Full.
I'm back to full now as well. Thank you very much.
No problem. So yeah, I'll cast message into the who is it? Is it Karzok?
Not Karzok.
No, not Karzok. It was the other one, the Wrath.
Who's Wrath?
Yeah.
Cool. That puts me on max as well. Sorry. Awesome.
Don't know that we know.
We do. It's Elagnis.
Elagnis, yeah, Elagnis.
So I'll try a message into that one.
Was there something on them that said the school or something? I can't remember. I'm sure someone searched one of them.
Just likeness, I think.
Just the likeness, right?
There might be runes on them.
Yeah, that was how we identified Karzok. And I think we identified Elagnis from the symbols that we found in the Temple of Wrath. Because didn't they have the...
They had runes on them, I think.
Yeah, the runes from the Sahedron.
Yeah.
I could look at because it's here.
So I'll point at the head of Elagnis and cast message. And I say, hope you don't wake up.
They give up the key. Give us the key. That's the key.
Just stay sleeping. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Just, you know.
Does anybody else have a dread feeling that we might accidentally release them at some point?
Yeah, well,
Probably.
that's life.
Okay.
What a main chance.
So
One in a million.
You cast the spell onto the giant stone statue head. The mouth opens up, and inside is a key.
Nice one, guys. Nice one.
I take the key.
So we now need to...
If we compare the keys, do they look the same or do they look different?
No, they look exactly the same. Kind of shiny and gold. Almost glowing shiny.
Do you think we need to sort of like label them up, which one was which, or do you think they're just going to be generic and there'll be 7 keyholes at some point?
Maybe we go to
they're all the same.
maybe someone go to the top. Harrison, you game?
Yeah, let's do it.
Right, take this key.
Hold on. Before we do that, I will mark the key. I will mark the key using sigil with the symbol of the Runelord. So for Karzok it'll be the symbol of greed, and for Elagnis it'll be the symbol of wrath, so that we can tell them apart.
Right. Okay.
Just in case.
We do have one more, but I don't know who it is.
One great adventure.
I'm also going to cast. So as we're sending Harrison up, I'm going to cast status on Harrison, which means that I know his well-being for the next for the next 24 hours or whatever's happening to him.
Okay. So, Harrison, you're making the climb up the stairs.
Yep, I'm valiantly going up the stairs.
Okay.
These your Fitbit.
I'll go with him.
These are stone-sized stairs, so it's kind of get onto the platform and then hoist yourself up, move along, hoist yourself up. Move. It's only 200 feet. You'll be fine.
We'll stop halfway for lunch.
I'll look down and wave at everyone as I'm up there, and if they can all see me.
Rup eating a pie.
I guess I would ask why he's just going up by himself.
I'm going with him.
We're just allowed because he would.
He would.
Yeah,
For
he
one,
would.
for one, he would, and we don't know if we need all the keys or not. So,
Oh, right.
like,
Okay.
so, I mean, me and Elias have to stay down.
Okay,
but-
so Harrison and Tolkus are climbing the stairs. It's
Yeah.
going to take them a while. So what does everyone else want to do?
We cast more spells?
Okay.
If we can figure out which one Lust is, that's enchantment. And
Right.
I don't have any more notes after that.
Is there any
Okay.
particularly beautiful head?
Anything that might lend itself to lust?
Or one that looks inappropriate in any way?
One with the boobs out?
Mouth wide open? Who knows?
Ooh.
What kind of show are we doing here?
On the Sihedron rune, because we know that Luster's enchantment and Wrath was illusion because they're opposite to
Karzog.
Karzog. They're
Mhm.
opposite to transmutation.
Yeah.
On the Sihedron rune, if I find Karzog's rune, the ones on the opposite side, does one of them match the symbol for Wrath?
No.
That's
Okay. That's
right.
that. Yeah, I was thinking the two opposite next to each other might be.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I was going to try and find it from the symbol now. So we don't have a clue then, other than trying.
But they
to find
might be
the British
adjacent,
statue.
right? It could be adjacent.
Good point. Yes. Is it adjacent? So is the Wrath rune next to the Greed rune on the Sihedron medallion?
No.
Damn. Okay.
If I, because there's 7, no, it's all right. I'm out of ideas.
I'm glad I'm going up the stairs now.
I'll start. Let me see. Let's just start casting spells.
Oh, let's hope there's no
worst that
more
can
dragons.
Enchantment spells. What we got? Duration.
Whichever one's evocation. No, we've got that one.
Telekinetic projectile. All the damaging spells are evocation, aren't they?
Yeah. Just chucking spears at each of the heads.
You did snowballs.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So I'll start casting Divine Lance around the remaining heads to see which one's evocation.
Ooh.
Go on in.
Yeah.
Cast it
First
and
head.
throw one.
Yeah, throw one.
The mouth opens. And a key appears.
Cool. I take the key, give it to Elias to glyph it, or sigil it.
He just marks it with 8.
Look, I did it.
So which one was that?
Alright.
That one
you've got
was
the
well, I don't know a lot about magic, but my spear did it.
You know what kind of? Do you have a vague idea what kind of magic that is?
Do you think I'd know? No.
Yeah, it was pew magic.
Fair point. Okay, in that case, Yelena's going to go around and just cast No Direction at the
No
remaining
direction.
ones, which is Divination.
Oh my god. Is guidance enchantment?
Does that do anything?
Guidance is divination.
Yeah,
Oh.
No Direction is Divination as well.
Okay. Can't just go around.
If I cast that at all of them, or all the remaining ones, do we get another key?
Thing is,
Which one are you casting?
No Direction, which is Divination magic.
And which head are you casting it onto?
I'm just going to go around all of them.
Okay, starting with...
Oh.
The one to the right of where Rupp is.
Okay. The mouth opens up and a key appears.
Hey.
Either we're being extremely lucky.
Oh, right.
Or we've already done the punishment.
So you did evocation. You've done divination.
Yeah.
We've got the illusion. We've got the transmutation. Daze is an enchantment spell, so I'll just cast enchantment on the next head.
You want to do that, yeah?
Yeah, so I'll cast Daze, which is an enchantment spell.
The mouth opens up and the key appears.
Okay, we take that. I mark it with the rune from that head. So what does that leave? Abjuration.
Necromancy.
So abjuration, I will do shield on the next head.
Okay.
Harrison shouts down, "What are we doing up here?"
you
Trying to put a key in a slot.
The mouth
Find
opens
the
up
keyhole and
and
put the key in.
the key appears.
Okay, so we should only have one left then, because we've got 6 keys.
I think so, yeah.
So it's just necromancy then.
Yeah, give me a sec. I probably got that. But
How tall are these stairs, actually?
200
they're
feet.
big.
Or giant?
They're giant
Giant
stairs. It's a giant staircase. Not
Yeah.
built for humans or gnomes.
Or what about swine? Stella needs to go up.
Even worse.
Oh, this is disturbing.
I feel a back carry coming on.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be riding the swine.
Yeah, it's going to be riding you up the stairs.
Yeah, I cast stabilize into the last one.
The
we
mouth,
missed conjuration as well, so
the mouth
Okay.
opens up and a key appears.
I think we can chuck these away. They're all the same, right? We can compare the keys. Are they all the same?
They all look perfectly identical.
Well, let's just. I mean, these guys are going to open the door, right?
well, let's find out. I'll cast a message at Harrison and say, how are you getting on with finding the keyhole? Is there 1 keyhole? Is there 7 keyholes? And have you opened the door yet? You may reply to this message.
They're only about
Apply all,
halfway.
please.
I say,
Oh, hurry up!
What's going to be hilarious is when we're at the top and you lot have got to come up.
We've got ways. We've got ways. It's fine.
Why?
I've got,
Turn
yeah, I've
into a
got ways.
dragon.
There's a.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, true.
Ride Stella.
Now, Stella might
Stella-
have to stay down and guard the heads.
Stella can get to the first step. That's it.
We can't leave the animal behind again.
No.
Can you turn Stella into a dragon?
You can bring it. All you gotta do is get it up
I
there.
could cast enlarge on Stella and she can carry all of us.
But that is like 10 feet tall. I'm imagining a staircase that's like 10 feet tall of each step.
Yeah.
To hoist up a war pig doesn't seem very practical. So
He just put down a rope and tie it around his waist.
Yeah, I would have carried it up for you if I'd known.
You should have stayed down.
Yeah.
Right.
fire boar, so it's pretty big, but it's not that big. So we can just kind of, yeah, we can make it easy and leave the board there, I guess, if we're going up a flight of stairs. So is that where everybody's headed now with these keys? We have them all?
If you want, Stella can stay in the house, so she's not just stood on the side of the mountain.
Excellent.
I mean, yeah, so, yeah, I'll cast a conjuration spell into the last one. I have to find one. But, yeah, I think I've got... What is it?
I mean, if you want, I can pick her up and take her up there as a bird.
Might freak her out.
How would Portima and more importantly Stella feel about that?
About what?
But I can do aerial form, so I can transform into a bird, a big bird, and
Big
then
one?
carry her up there. Big one,
Sparrow.
yeah, like big neck.
Yeah. I would love that.
Okay. Are we
So,
going up now?
Stella, wouldn't you, Stella? Still think of a big giant talons wrapping around her juicy fatty body. But yes, that sounds excellent.
Elena will just go down and talk to Stella and try and reassure her and say, I'm not going to eat you.
Right.
Okay, so
A little warm bath in the mansion.
while you're figuring that out, at the bottom of the giant stairs, Tolkien and Harrison, you continue. You get near to the top. Finally.
Easy.
So you breach up onto the last step, and you can see the open, gaping mouth of this carved face in the mountain. Just to the inside, on each side of the mouth, are these two giant statues. Both of them have one hand raised high in like a stop, and next to them are these giant, massive broadswords, and it's like they're carved out of the mountain itself.
Is there any keyholes that we can see?
No, it goes. You can see if you
it's
walk
just
up
open.
to it. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
sorry.
open.
I thought they were guarding a door.
No, it's just open, but they're on either side of this huge, gaping, cavernous mouth.
Well,
The opening's at least 20 foot wide, like 40 foot high.
I don't think anyone wants us to go in here. Maybe we should turn back.
Well,
High five them.
How big are they? Are they like proper giant size, or are they just really big?
These are proper giant size.
Proper giant size, right? Okay.
you
As
say
big as what's his face that we fought?
Oh,
Montgomery.
Yeah,
he was short compared to other giants. He was stunted.
Ah, right. Okay.
It would have been the one on the top of the mountain whose name I can't remember. He was big, weren't he?
Yeah.
Do you say there's a long corridor? Or is it we're just met by these two statues?
Yeah, it's just statues.
Okay.
Addison, I have a bad feeling about this. I think we should potentially wait for everyone else to get here before we proceed.
Okay. I will sort of rest my hand at the hand, or try rest my hand on the statue and just like lean on it.
Okay. As you touch the statue and just lean on it, the statue starts to crumble and change form and shape into a much kind of smaller, more dense, rocky creature. Just kind of think the Thing from Fantastic Four. And the other statue starts to do exactly the same. Then standing before you are what appears to be...
Especially painted earth element.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I was going to do that, but no. What you see is this kind of. Wait, if you're on Twitch, you can see it on this kind of creature. So I've just put an image up of what it is, which is called a stone mauler, and they both move into attack. So everybody, roll initiative, please.
And do you want us to roll as well?
You can roll initiative, so you lot can free move until you get there, but until you're actually attacking, then we'll put you into it. But might as well roll now, so we've got you.
Yeah, okay.
Just to confirm, we haven't leveled up since I last played, right?
No, you're still level
11.
4.
Oh, level 4, great.
Yeah, 36 day for me. Level 4.
Still level 4. Okay, right. Tolkus.
36.
36. Good roll. Harrison.
37.
Even better roll. Mortimer.
I rolled a 19, and I'm desperately trying to figure out what you add to it.
Perception.
Oh, yeah, wow, jeez.
Yeah, get ready for
much
the big
bigger
numbers,
numbers.
Wayne.
42.
Wow, yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I rolled a 19, so, and I've got a 23 perception.
That's
You
cool.
get +2 initiative bonus as well, so it's 44.
Well, I've written it down now. Let's wait and see what happens. Yelena.
30.
Okay. Elias.
25, because I rolled a nat 1.
Ooh.
Which is better rolling it on initiative than it is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, definitely.
On the Jasper's charity games, I was using D&D Beyond, and it just constantly gave me below 10s. I got 2 above 10s, and they were 15s only, and they both failed. It was just horrendous. Use your own dice, people.
Yes,
Rup.
definitely.
31.
Okay. Cool. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Right, top of the round. Portimer, followed by Harrison. Portima, Yelena, Elias, and Rupp, you're all down at the bottom. You can see something happening. Okay? You see something, you see movement at the top, noises, whatever. Harrison, you've woken this thing up. Tolkus, you're standing in front of this opening. Harrison is in front of you, standing next to one of these things. And there's another one kind of in front of you, but on your left.
Has he changed it as well?
It's changed as well.
Yeah.
Behind you is nothing. Open air. And the staircase down on your right. Okay. So we're going to go to Harrison and then Tolkus, please. Everyone downstairs come up with a plan on how you're going to get upstairs.
Fine.
I just go to Portsmouth. I've got you, Portsmouth, and your pig.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
So obviously, as I see this, I withdraw my two short swords and attempt to attack it as I'm surprised by this. Okay, so we'll use my double strike, and so the first attack is a 28 to hit.
28 does hit.
Okay, and the next one is 27.
That hits as well.
Okay, so both hit, so I'll roll damage. So, 6 plus 5, 11 plus 3 persistent, so 11 points of slashing for the first attack plus the 3 persistent. And then for the second attack...
is that the bleed damage? Sorry.
Yes,
Yep.
persistent bleed. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, obviously, I don't know whether it bleeds, but either way, it's persistent bleed.
Pebbles coming
And the second attack is 8 plus 5 is 13. So 13 for the second attack.
Cool.
And then because it's in close combat, I'll take another attack on it as my third action.
Yeah, go for it.
With a penalty. And
Yep.
that's with my feet. It's -4 instead of -5. And it hits with a 14 plus 22 plus minus thing. So yeah. So 7 plus 5 is
Maths.
12, isn't it? Yes.
Yes, it is.
Excellent. 12 points of damage.
Excellent.
So yeah, that's it.
Well done.
Harrison is just slashing manically.
You're standing there slashing it. That's fine. It doesn't make any move to defend itself. It just starts to kind of rear back a huge kind of fist.
Okay.
Tolkus, you see this happening. You see Harrison taking a few swings at this mauler that's in front of him. The other one is onto the side. What do you want to do?
What's the other one doing?
At the moment, it's still transforming, but it looks like it's making a beeline for Harrison.
Its first action is kind of transforming.
Yeah.
I mean, do they look at just the one that Harrison's fighting look like it's going to be aggressive, or does it just look like, it's just standing there, or it is actually raising its fist to hit him?
Oh yeah, the one Harrison is fighting. Yeah, it's raising its fist. It's coming in. It's not making any move to defend itself.
I'll jump in and attack that one then.
Okay, go for it. Same one. Yep.
Yeah, same one, and I'll do a power attack with my great axe of awesomeness.
Okay, so you leap in from your attack. He's only about 10 foot in front of you, so you kind of leap in.
Yeah, it's still going to be like an action to get there, though, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. So I roll a 19 on the dice plus 30 to hit.
Yeah,
so it's 49. That hits. And it does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Does 39, 49. Yeah, 49 damage.
49 damage.
Total.
Nice.
Ooh,
yep.
And that is my go over because it was one action to move, and then power attack is 2 actions.
Okay, so now it's my go. I get to have a go for a change. Right. So this fist is really in itself back, Harrison. It's going to go for the full kind of blow.
Okay.
Oh, that's an interesting one. And I get plus. Does a 38 hit you?
Definitely does.
Okay, so this comes in. He swings back round and he's hitting you. Oh, that's poor. Smack in the chest with 17 points of damage. But the blunt force of this giant stone fist hitting you in the chest pushes you back 10 feet. You see Tolkus come in on your left side as you fly backwards. Luckily, you stop short of the edge of the cliff.
Okay. So I will try to fix myself my footing. I haven't fallen off yet, I presume. It's just I'm just at the edge.
You're where Tolkus was, so another 10 foot, and you're off. The whole platform outside of this gaping cave mouth is about 20 foot.
Okay. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I take it and I sort of I wipe some blood off my mouth and I'm ready again.
Right, Tolkus, he's going to use his second attack to attack you while you're there. That's a 27.
Unfortunately, that misses.
No, and third attack.
Why am I saying unfortunately?
20 minus it. It's 34.
Oh, nearly.
You give me hope now.
Yeah, sorry, dude. It's 35. You need 35 to hit me.
So he takes 2 swings at this huge hulking rock monster. Again, just picture the thing. And it takes 2 swings, and each time he manages to miss. However, then... a 41.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. You get smacked in the side as a giant boulder crashes into you.
Ooh.
Boulder. A boulder. That was it. Why is it poor rolling this week?
You carried it over from the Jasper's day.
The Jasper's.
Poor bugger. I feel sorry for
13
you.
damage.
Oh, is that even worth me taking off my hit points?
Yes, you must. You have to. I ordered it. So 13 damage. This boulder cracks partly into you and partly into the wall. And you see the mauler, the second mauler, just reach inside the mountain and almost just take a chunk of formed rock out of it and begin to kind of start throwing it.
I don't even look round at him.
That's right.
I just like when you tried to beat your big brother up when you were little and he just stood there and it was like it wasn't affecting him. That's what Tolkus is doing now.
And so Harrison, you see the other mauler start to form this rock. Everyone downstairs, what are you doing? Rup?
Yeah, so I reach into the knapsack of halfling kind and pull out a blanket of black wool and place it on the floor.
Now is not the time for picnic.
And just like, get in, Mortimer. And your pig.
Get in where?
Step on it. Go.
Alright.
And then
Mortimer, hops on Stella and walks right into the blackness of the blanket.
So the blanket just like folds in on itself. You get dimension doored all the way up.
Oh, it's a pig in a blanket. Nice.
You take the knapsack with you. So yeah, you guys are teleported up right behind the maulers.
All right.
Wow.
Awesome.
What, inside the cave mouth? Or up on the ledge? Fine, yeah. Brilliant.
Fantastic.
The distance is a mile, and I can... So, yeah. Pig shows up out of a blanket.
Okay, so Portable, on your next go, you can attack if you wish.
All you've made me do now is want a sausage roll.
Yeah, I felt that as well. I was like, man. Rob, anything else you want to do?
Pig.
Well, that was one of my last tricks. I don't know about you guys.
Okay, Yelena.
Yelena's going to look her up and go, well, I've still got a few more tricks. And she will kind of shimmer a little bit and becomes an air elemental.
Wow. Okay.
And goes 80 foot up. Because I
Okay.
have fly
Wait,
speed of
it's-
80 foot.
That's fine. It's 200 foot up, so
I know.
another couple of rounds,
Next
you'll get
round.
Was that all your? Oh, that's you've only got one action left, I assume.
Yeah, I've only got one action.
Okay.
there. Elias, you see all this happen. Rupp has just kind of out-magicked you. Yelena has turned into pure air. And he's
I
flying
am
up.
looking at you sheepishly, like.
What are you going to do?
I will. See, fly speed is only my movement speed, so it's still going to take ages to get there. So,
It's better than mine. I have to air walk up.
can I even get up these stairs?
Probably not. I mean, even if you the halfling and the gnome stand on each other's shoulders, you probably still can't reach the top.
Then I will cast Dragon Form,
Okay.
and I will become a shiny blue dragon.
Oh,
You're going for a blue dragon. Okay.
I hop on.
Sapphire.
Elias says, nah. Flies off.
Shiny sapphire
What's wrong?
scales that glint in the dusk golden sun as it descends upon the horizon. So I will look at Rav and say, well, come on in.
I climb on. Okay, I've never ridden a dragon, but
And
Smooth.
then with my fly speed
Of?
wait for it.
I think it was 50, was it? I hope it's 50.
25.
My fly speed of 100 feet.
Yay!
Half the distance.
Yeah. Cool.
And that's my go over.
Okay, top of the round. Portimer, you unravel yourself from the blanket and you see Tolkus busy fighting this kind of rock elemental monster. And another one seems to be pulling rocks and boulders out of the wall itself and just literally throwing them at Tolkus. And Harrison kind of standing there. Looks like his armor is a little bit dented. What do you wish to do?
We need to provide a distraction. We'll hop on back of Stella, and I think, do I have a grappling hook maybe and a length of how? So these guys are pretty tall, right? I'm wondering about some sort of.
Tolkus is tall. The rock monsters are a little bit taller. That's all. They're only about sort of 10, 12 foot.
Oh, okay. So I'm wondering about maybe tying up their feet. I don't know if how well the weapons work. I was going to try and run Stella around their feet, Skywalker style,
Yeah.
I saw this in a movie once.
right? Remember when I was gone? And he'll kick his heels into Stella. Well, as we charge towards, so we'll use a charging, well, I guess charging attack, but charging towards one of the rock monsters, but really to the one that's distracted. If we can get right up to its leg, at least I'm going to try and throw the grappling hook to where it catches into the rocky mass of its legs and start to try and run around, because she's really fast, run around the legs and see if we can get it prone somehow, maybe, possibly, or distract it.
Okay. So Tolkus is in melee with one of them. You want to go for the other one that's not in melee with anyone yet.
Is that one looking at me?
No, it's looking at Tolkus and it's throwing
Good,
boulders
that'll
at
be there.
Tolkus.
And then we're going.
Cool. Okay. Roll to hit for
With a
me.
lance, I think of just charging it with a lance might be catastrophic and might damage my shiny new lance. But I'm wondering if we can get a hook in him and see if we can get him tie his shoelaces, as we like to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Pig squealing all the way.
The horrifying scream, too. All right. What do I need to roll for that? Some sort of attack with the grappling, right?
D20.
Yep. Just roll your d20 and roll high.
14. That's what I rolled.
I'll get me critical.
Plus-
Get me critical fails. Remember those, folks.
Oh no!
We're going to use those.
Wait, what am I doing?
No. Sorry. If anyone gets natural 20 or natural 1, we'll use the cards.
Oh, excellent. I only have a +1 for athletics. Would it be? Yeah, it's not acrobatics. It's 14, 15. And then my melee strike. Well, that's with the lance, so I don't know what I would use with a grappling hook of sorts. So I just rolled a 14 plus 1, 15.
Okay. I'm going to allow it because all you're doing is going around and round and round.
Yeah, if I could just get it hooked. Like, if he doesn't hook it, he's not going to run. He'll just try and stay behind it. But if you can get up there and try and hook it as he runs.
It's got, I mean, it's a rock monster. It's a thing. Yeah. So it's got all these kind of cracks and crevices. It depends which crack or crevice you want to stick it in. Really.
Right. Well, have you tried that? It's horrifyingly hard.
Be gentle.
Yeah, he's going to go. And he'll try and go right around the knee, or below the knee, to try and get into one of the cracks there, see if he can get it hooked. If he's got it tight, then Stella would just continue to try and run around him until we get attacked.
Okay, right. Now you continue to... you pull the rope around it. That's fine. And we'll find out what happens on their go. Okay, Harrison, followed by Tolkus.
So based on the damage that I did last turn, do I feel that what I've done is actually done a considerable amount, or does it look like I've not done anything?
You've done a considerable amount of damage. You've been chopping and cutting rocks away from it. There was no blood, so there's no bleed effect.
Yeah, okay. So I presumed what I'm doing is working, so I'll do it again.
Okay.
Double strike.
But remember, you got to run in first because it's pushed you 10 foot away.
Yes, so I will. Yeah, so that will be move and then attack. So they both hit with a 9 and 10 plus the 21.
Go for it.
So first attack is 5 plus 5, so 10 points for the slashing, plus the 3 persistent bleed, but obviously it doesn't bleed, but anyway.
Okay.
And then the next attack is 9 plus 5, so 14 for the second attack.
14. Nice. Okay.
That's it.
Much better. So you rush back in to help your half brother Tolkus and slash back at this.
I'm just doing what I do best and just slashing away.
Both hits seem to be chipping in stones and rocks and bits and pieces keep coming off. That's fine. Tolkus, you've seen Harrison come in, stand shoulder to shoulder with you.
Almost.
Standing next to you in your shadow.
Yeah, Tolkus bangs the handle of his axe on the ground and sparks fly out and lightning just crackles all over the axe, and then he takes an almighty swing round to hit the rock monster again.
Go for
with
it.
a power attack, and he rolls a 17 plus 30 to hit, so 37.
Yeah, that hits.
And it does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's it looks quite good. It does 54 points of damage.
Oh, what?
As it sinks into him and it freezes the section it touches and crackles electricity all throughout the wound.
You keeping the axe
it's kind
in
of
there?
rock, but yeah. No, well, that depends on what happens next. Go on,
Okay.
you say.
It's still standing, but all of that.
Oh, okay.
All of what you
No,
said
no,
happens, apart from it's not dead.
Yep, no, that one went quite deep, so he yanks it back out and then does a sort of like half moon maneuver and brings it all the way round and then up again to hit it from underneath, effectively, with a brutal finish, -5 to attack.
Go for it. This could actually do it. We'll see.
Damn, it was nearly a 20. It's 19 on the dice, plus 30 minus 5, which I believe would still hit it, because I think Harrison hit it with a 27, didn't he?
Yeah.
And that does... 30 damage, and even 30 damage.
Okay, so as you hit this one with a final that through the groin kind of thing, just splitting it in two. As you do that, yes, it just the magic or whatever else is holding this thing together just seems to crumble. So you split it in half, and then the rest of it just pebble, just hits the ground around you.
As the axe comes through it and finishes in the air, it just lightning just shoots out of the sky and hits it, and it's like.
On the top of it, so you're on this cliff ledge, 200 foot apart in the air, on a mountain, snowy peak with this giant face carved. There you are,
yeah,
and a streak of lightning just comes out of the clouds.
And Focus says, "I have the power."
So everyone else,
your hair gets all staticky and just kind of looks funny. He's all standing on end.
Why do you think I like braid it and keep it all down?
it's
braided. Look.
It's not.
So my go is your Portima, you and Stella, you're running around the last stone wall that's standing there. You were successful in doing that. You tighten it up across its legs, and it fails. It fails its strength check on that one and starts to tilt backwards. You've pulled its legs. It tilts backwards as it hits the floor. It just seems to just evaporate into stones and rocks.
Oh, and all those stones and rocks don't turn into other monsters, do they? Okay, good.
Not yet.
No. Oh, yes. I congratulate Stella. Wonderful running, Stella. Excellent job.
What's everyone to do?
Coil back up my my rope.
Use my dragon breath on.
Just as the dragon lands, right?
Elias, the dragon, a blue dragon arrives with Rup riding it, and then an air elemental arrives.
I'm holding the divine spear.
You're going, this is the best day ever!
I huck it. I'm like, oh, no one's there.
Have I seen Elias doing this before with his dragon change? I don't think I've seen this yet. So I'm going to be absolutely scared out of my mind. And be like,
brother, don't panic. It's just Elias. Don't worry.
Oh, sorry. Just having flashbacks of those books I've read with Professor. Oh.
You just the pictures.
I just looked at the pictures, yeah.
The pop-up books.
There was this book called Lord of the Rangs.
Oh no!
God.
Lord of the Nose
There's no
Ring.
dragons in that. It's the hobbits. Fuck's sake.
We can't say hobbits because of legal reasons, guys.
Yeah, it's got to be halflings.
So everyone, you at this cave entrance. It's the mouth of a giant carved face in this mountain. What do you wish to do?
I guess we venture in.
Yeah.
We've made it all the way up here. We might as well.
Are we?
As we enter it, though, we would. I'll high five a big old broken off hand that was there.
Definitely. Elias, do you want to? Do you need to check it for traps or anything?
I don't think in this form he can.
It's going to be funny seeing a big dragon try and fit in here.
It's a 20-foot opening, isn't it?
It's a 20 foot wide, 40 foot high.
Yeah.
That's the opening. As you continue into the tunnel, you see it slowly gets a little bit smaller, but
that's fine. It lasts for a minute. I'm gonna hang it out for the full minute. So I will start to move into the cave as a dragon and try and time it perfectly. So when we get to the point where I can't go any further, I then start slowly shrinking down.
Brilliant.
And then I'll just keep an eye out using perception for anything untoward looking on the floor or walls that could be traps.
Okie dokie.
All in one fell swoop.
The cavern does indeed start to almost shrink as it gets further in, all the way to it gets down to human size. So this is about a 300 straight shaft, straight ahead. They get slowly smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller.
As you shrink, I'm slowly and slowly just having a piggyback after a while with that.
I'm having a piggyback.
So it becomes too small for you to do a dragon form.
So I'll just at that point it'll be a minute is up, and as I said, it just slowly revert to my normal form and then continue walking.
Okay. It curves around to the left, a slight curve in the tunnel before veering back onto its original trajectory. And in the cave, it's now pitch black. For anyone who doesn't have dark vision, it is pitch black. Light a torch if you want to.
Is that just Harrison?
Yeah,
no, he's got goggles, haven't he?
I do have goggles, but they only last for a while, I think, or at least a short time. So I will just get out a torch from my pack and light it.
Okay. And just ahead of you, in the tunnel, you see two more statues. Both hands are raised, and then the giant swords on either side.
This looks familiar.
I turn to.
They don't know, do they, Harrison? They don't know, Harrison.
Yeah,
this is what those things look like.
I turn to Tolkien and say, so I shouldn't be leaning on these ones then, I'm
No,
guessing.
don't touch them.
Okay.
Although they might be just set off by us walking past. So I turn to the rest of the group and say, this is what those things outside look like before they look like the things outside looked.
Yeah.
Harrison touched one, and they both turned into those things.
Where did you touch it, Harrison? To
Show him on the doll,
into that?
Harrison.
I just led my hand. I didn't really kind of know where I was touching. I could have touched anything.
You were leaning again. You always lean.
Always with the leaning.
If it's there, you lean on it.
Sometimes I just need something to lean on.
I'm just getting flashbacks to growing up.
So I don't know if we need to maybe check these things for magic or something. I don't know.
What if we go by extra quickly?
Yeah, I cast Detect Magic.
Wrong.
The one on the left is indeed magical, but not the one on the right.
Does he always lie, or does he always tell the truth?
Okay. It might be one of them is real and the other one is like a copy or a clone or something, because you killed one and the other one collapsed. So it might have been like a summoned creature or something.
Here's a crazy idea. Does anybody have like stone shape?
Oh, sorry.
No.
Yes, I have a staff with it on.
I was just wondering if maybe you could make the stone around the statue encompass it or something,
To
hold it in position.
I have the staff of heaven and earth that we had from a while back.
Unless Elias wants to turn it to mud, that could be quite amusing.
But we don't know that anything's going to happen, do we? I mean, the only thing we know is that when Harrison leant on it, it came to life.
Okay, Harrison, go touch that one.
No way. We should talk to it. They have a very high charisma. I could do this. And Portimere gets the back up on Stella. We start going right up in between it, and he looks up and he says, "You giant stone man! I am Portimere, Cavalier of the East-West Coast Alliance, and we demand that you let us through."
Your voice, as you say it, your voice echoes down into the corridor ahead of you, and you can hear it kind of bounce back. But no, there's no reply, not from the statues.
Excellent. See,
what I'm seeing is that scene.
I think we're safe.
It just seems to me that scene from was it Neverending Story? We got the two statues and they go.
That just happened. No,
the oracles.
Yeah, the oracles.
So we have courage, Atreyu. We may make it through yet.
Atreyu.
You have to believe in yourself.
But that's
And then
impossible!
maybe just start slowly walking Stella closer towards it. Towards the two, between the two.
Okay.
Tulkas is going to get ready just in
as
case
you-
one of them does come to life.
As you're on the back of Stella, as you kind of slowly kind of trotting your way past the statues, these kind of ideas and what could possibly happen? Are the statues going to like laser beam me? What could possibly go wrong? As you go, this is a bit creepy. These giant
that's really
statues,
specific.
and you pass through unharmed.
Oh, maybe
Thank
this
you,
is
charisma.
okay.
It worked. How could I learn this skill?
I think we might be safe. As long as Harrison doesn't high-five it on the way past, we might be alright.
You know he's gonna like. He's gonna touch on the way past it.
Well, I'm doing. You know when kids you do that thing when they know that they're being naughty. I'm going to do it and like tease them and go.
No, because you'll slip and touch it.
That's not being naughty, that's being annoying.
Roll a dexterity check. Trips over a rock.
Let's be careful. Let's go through cautiously.
Okay, so Portimer and Stella are on basically the other side of these two
Yeah,
statues. What does everyone want to do?
I just
I
walk
follow.
past.
Yeah,
Okay, Elias is gone. Rup's gone.
yeah.
You walk through. Nothing happens.
Cool.
You,
I'm
you
still
just
a bit
kind of
worried.
regroup with Portimer on the other side, about sort of 10, 15 foot away.
Well, they weren't angry.
Elaine
I'm
will
glad.
go through.
Okay. Yelena kind of slowly walks through, leaving Harrison and Tulkas behind, and
Yeah, I take my knapsack back off Portimer as well because
Oh,
It was a cloak. Yeah.
I'm going to say to Harrison, go through first. Brother, you go through first. Go on. Don't touch it.
Harrison starts following Yelena about kind of 5 foot behind,
I'm on the lookout.
and they make it. They're fine. Tulkas
Yeah,
is
I'll
now
go.
on his own.
I'll go through, following in their footsteps. Literally.
Literally, so Tulkas has an idea, sort of keep in line. Maybe everyone's gone through the middle. Keep in line, no accidental touching, and he makes it through, and he joins you. The corridor
Still
continues
suspicious.
for at least another 100 foot.
Carry on.
Clip, clop, clip, clop.
Okay. As you clip clop, the floor suddenly changes from being kind of flat, dirty ground, stony, to almost vertical, and you all start to slide. You notice that at the end, as you kind of start to pick up speed, you notice that at the end of the corridor is quite like a large oval-shaped area. But sadly, there doesn't seem to be a ground. What does everyone want to do as you're rocketing towards...
I want to cast Airwalk on myself
Okay,
and
so
stay on the same
Cast
level.
Featherfall.
First of all, I'll use steady balance to not slide down the thing, and then I'll put my axe in the ground to use it as an anchor.
You try to kind of like feet and arm and pull your axe out. It goes into the ground. You still start to slide, but obviously you're now controlling your descent. That's perfectly fine until you come to a stop. You're on quite a vertical. It's like almost now a magically polished surface. You see Harrison whiz past. Yelena.
We could market this. It would be fun for children.
Portimer and Stella. As they all whiz past.
Can I grab any of them? Do I think I could grab any of them going past me without making me go further down?
Which one do you want to grab? You can grab one. You got your axe and you've slowed.
Who's going past me?
You got Yelena, Stella, Portimer, and Harrison. Elias, what did you do?
I cast Featherfall.
Okay, so he's cast Featherfall. He's still sliding. Rupp is kind of just walking in. He's just basically stopped in midair now.
Yeah,
He's perfectly
I
fine.
try and hang on to Elias, who's next to me.
I cast Featherfall to
Well, what's
basically
below?
control my descent.
So okay,
going
what
slowly.
is there darkness below the room that we're supposed to go towards?
Yes, you're slipping into what appears to be a big, dark, circular kind of shaped room.
Yeah.
There's
I hang
no
on to-
ground if.
Elias is the only one I can
hang.
hang on to, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and grab Elias.
And I'll try and grab Harrison as he goes past, or Yelena, or Portimer, whichever one's first.
Okay, I'll let you pick. Who do you want to save?
Oh no, you can't make that my decision.
Fine,
Make
yeah.
them all roll a
No,
d4,
no.
and whoever gets the
Look,
highest
four
number.
of them
Roll
are
a
sliding
d4.
towards you.
You
Which
won't be able
one
to
do you
catch
want to
me
save?
because I think I was ahead of you. On the back of Stella, so they're down.
Oh, I guess it would be Harrison, wouldn't it? Because I think he went last before me, if that makes sense. So we were in line, weren't we?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. So I'll try and grab Harrison. Do you want me to make a acrobatics check?
Go for it.
Not acrobatics, athletics. Sorry.
Go for it, yeah.
No, that's wrong.
Can I make an acrobatics check?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, athletics. It's definitely athletics because it's going to be.
No, but it's definitely acrobatics because it's trapeze stuff, isn't it? It's like
No, I'm just grabbing him
As they
on the
slide
way
past.
past as he's sliding.
Yeah.
So I'm using strength to grab him, aren't I? So.
well, I'm using dexterity.
So.
Survival. 'cause-
Hold on. I'm going to have to crack out the calculator. My brain's gone to sleep. Not that it's ever awake, but. 29. It's a good roll. Right, 47.
My God.
Okay, no,
Acrobatics check.
that's perfectly fine.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
grab Harrison by the arm as he whizzes past. Boom. You
And I'll
hold on
try
to
and
Harrison.
shout to the others to grab Harrison's legs or whatever as they go past.
Do you want to do that? So, Stella.
But that will be their checks, not
grab
mine.
Harrison's legs.
Well, I'll be flailing around.
Be like until the 200-pound dire.
Have I grabbed Harrison by the glove on his head? I'm not holding him like that.
It's got suction to keep it on.
Okay, Yelena and Portimer, you're whizzing off towards the.
Down.
Impending
Elena would
doom.
like to use another one of their focus points, this time to turn into an earth elemental,
Okay.
which means I have a glide speed, so I can go under the ground and glide and hopefully stop. But what I'd like to do, if you would allow it, is kind of glide slightly further up and create a bump like a ramp.
Create a
not
ramp.
That'd be
So
even
make it
worse.
even worse.
Try and create a little wall so that no one can go into the hole where we
A
can't see
ramp
where it
up
leads to.
towards the door.
Totally.
And in one foul swoop, skateboarding was invented. Or water slides without the water.
Okay, so you want to make a wall, like a dead end,
just like
basically, at the
something
bottom of this.
to slow people down,
Okay,
stop people.
so you transform into Earth Elemental. You disappear into the ground of this slide, basically, and then you pop back up as some kind of wall blockage as Portimer and Stella just boom smack right into it.
Is that below me and Harrison?
Yes,
or
they're
above?
further down. They've gone past.
Oh,
you.
right, okay. So technically I could let go of Harrison now, couldn't I suppose?
Yeah.
If Yelena, do you think you can hold everybody? I know she can't answer. That's a stupid thing to say, isn't it? But there we go. So
In
yeah,
her
I'll,
mind, she shrugs.
yeah, sort of the corners of the rock come up like that, like shoulders. Yeah, so I'll gently let Harrison go, and then I'll stay where I am just in case.
Okay, so Harrison, you get Tolkis lets you go. You kind of spin back onto your bum, and you can kind of hurtle down. You see where you need to kind of land, and you just flail around. And then boom, you smack into Stella and Portimer.
Elias, you okay on your own?
Thank you, Chav Hunter. Chav just resubbed. Thank you, Chav.
Yeah,
you
Chav,
want me
nice
to-
one, dude.
Try and walk you somewhere.
Well.
So at this point, I've got him by two hands, and I just drag him up and try to grab him by the waist.
If you can walk me over to the door, that would be useful.
Okay. Oh, how much have you been eating?
There's no door. There at the bottom of this slide is this round circular opening. The only way is down.
Okay.
So we need to go down the hole.
We need
Yes.
to go down the hole.
You either
Okay,
go
then-
your way or my way.
Okay. So
Or the hard way.
Just let go of me.
Well, I'll just walk you down. I
There's
walk
no-
down like
it's
steps.
much quicker going my way.
If you don't know what's at the bottom,
It doesn't matter.
yes, it does.
I'll fall and then I'll see what's at the bottom and then I'll do something then. It's
Yeah,
fine.
what if
don't
there's
worry.
like a spike pit?
You're turning into a dragon.
On the way down.
Turn into something else?
Well, screaming.
I've still got feather fall on. I'll be okay. I'll be fine. Just,
I
just
know
let
you
go.
will, but Elias, I
He's
worry
trying
about
to
you
save.
sometimes.
Look, you're both trying to save each other, man. Just come on, bros.
I worry about you sometimes, Elias. Look, you saved me on multiple occasions. I want to be the one to at least walk you down ungracefully, as I do. But you know,
Oh, god damn it, it's a competition.
Off you go. I'll gracefully accept your.
I love you, man. No, I love you, man.
as I'm grabbing
Love
your
you,
waist
man.
a bit too hard, just stomp down the airwalk and just. Excuse me, and I look for a gap past the earth elemental.
So you get. Rup is going to walk down to the Yelena brick wall, or all the way down to the bottom of this pit.
Try and walk and have a look down the pit.
Okay, so you're walking for a while. It's a 300-foot drop.
Okay.
Okay, so you'll be walking for a while.
Yeah.
Brick wall, Yelena, what would you like to do? And Tolkus,
Cool.
Tolkus, you're kind of hanging there now. You're just hanging on the chute.
Yeah. I'm waiting to see what everyone else does.
You've got to be kidding me. Getting unstuck, I guess, getting unpiled on, and then we have
you got
enough.
Wait, what's the situation? So there's a slide, right?
There's a slide which you've all finished.
Yeah, and
That
then
slide-
where are the walls of this room?
This is a huge oval type room with there's no floor. It's just a very
Right.
big steep.
So the floor's dropped, and then at the end of the slide, there's a big circle that's 300 feet deep.
Oh,
Correct.
but there's a wall here.
No, that's Yelena.
Right.
That's Yelena.
No, but as in like slide wall here.
Yelena.
Yes, yeah. Well, that's Yelena.
Well, Yelena's there. Well,
Yeah.
Yelena's there, but is there a wall like here?
Yeah, at the bottom of the slide. Yeah, boom.
Can
Then you've got
Yelena
the
not
chamber.
like act like an elevator? Like as in like.
It's a good
have
idea. I will
parts
give you
to-
a
Oh,
PP
I
coin.
see
There you
what
go.
you mean. Yeah, that is a
Yeah.
good idea.
Have a PP coin. There you go.
Thank you. Cheers.
Wow.
She's not just like because she's got a wall, so
Let me
Yeah,
check
just
how
move the
long I
wall
can
to a
do this for.
platform
yeah, a platform,
and then
move-
slowly go down
Yeah.
the side of the wall. Yeah.
How long can I do this for? I can only do it for a minute.
I'll be
Ooh.
fine. 300 foot in a minute.
Be really
Okay.
quick.
We're going to find that out now.
Yes,
I'm assuming with airwalk I can air slide. Somewhat.
Just like, boom, boom, boom.
Getting creative. I like it.
How soon?
Just
how
skip
fast
a
can we
few
get down
steps.
then?
Yeah.
It depends if I drop elemental form.
That'd be really fast
Exactly.
if we would be going down.
And
But
then
maybe we
splatting
could do the
quite fast.
platform. If this whole thing happened in just a matter of seconds, where we sink, and now we're thud, thud, thud. Now
Yeah.
we got. Do you have any more seconds to like?
I'll give you like 20 seconds. You're at the top of a 300-foot drop. If you want to elevate it down, or what was it, Yelena
How
Vader?
fast can she? Yeah, how can
Then
how
go
can
for
you lay?
How fast can you glide? Is the main thing.
How fast can I glide? Good question. 20-foot movement, so I could do 60-foot around.
Easy.
It is in 20 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But we can get part of the way, and then we might have to jump.
Yeah.
Right, so Rup is taking Elias, whether he wants to or not. Tolkus, you're still hanging on to your axe, and you see
Yeah,
Yelena just fold over and disappear off the edge.
Yeah, as I see them do that, I'll just jimmy my axe out of the ground and
Yep.
slide down to land on where they are.
Okay. I'll give you do a dexterity check for me.
Just like.
Do
Yeah.
something check.
You
Yeah,
start
I
to
know.
pick up speed
You just go
again.
flying off.
What, like a dexterity saving throw type thing?
Yeah,
Or,
go for it.
That's reflex, isn't it?
Oh, reflex, sorry, reflex.
It's 36.
Okay, that's fine. That's cool. That's fine. You control your descent all the way. Again, using your axe, your hands. You know what the environment is now. You're expecting it. You don't want to whiz off to the end because that would be really bad. So you kind of get slow and just drip off the edge. They're only about sort of 10 foot below you. You're fine. So, Yelena Vader, what are you going to do?
Keep moving downwards and hope that we don't end up dying horribly.
Okay.
What is at the bottom of this chamber?
So, at the bottom of the chamber is another chamber. But we will explore that after the break.
Yay!
We're gonna have a quick 2-minute break just to top our
Bladder
drinks.
is full.
Yep, bladder is full and glasses are empty. How we're gonna solve this problem, I don't know.
Not in that way. No.
So we're gonna
Not
take
together is the answer to
a quick
that
2 minutes. When we come back, we're gonna have a quick chat and catch up with Wayne Brekke from
Wayne.
Dungeon Crate. We're gonna talk about what Dungeon Crate does. So if you have any questions, stick it in chat. Big question in capitals with your question, and we're got some giveaways as well. All right, see you in a minute. Bye.
See you in a minute. Bye.
welcome to the Beetle and Grimm's Pandemonium Warehouse Shopping Network. Shipping Goblin Bob here is going to tell you all about our new Platinum Edition. It's my favorite.
Thanks, George. Friends, are you tired of putting a cat, a flask of poison, and a source of radiation into a sealed box and having to settle for a cat that's dead or alive? Well, Beetle and Grimm's Pandemonium Warehouse has the product for you. Introducing the Schrodinger's Cat Platinum Edition. With the Schrodinger's Platinum Box, you can have both versions of your pet at the same time. Free yourself from a objective collapse and enjoy a cat that simultaneously exists in two decoherent realities. It's time for atomic indeterminacy to enter the macroscopic domain. It's time for Schrodinger's cat, Platinum Edition.
Yeah. She's totally dead. But totally alive.
Only from Beetle and Grimm's Pandemonium Warehouse. Simultaneously available and sold out now.
Hello, we're back. Well, some of us are back. So, Wayne BREKKE is from Dungeon Crate. Wayne's actually been on a few times now on our various shows. We met last year. So, what's been happening since you were last on?
Oh wow,
In the world of Dungeon Crate.
Yeah, we've been busy just getting our getting all the subs collected, getting everything ready for this next upcoming months. Actually, strategizing for getting a bunch of stuff in with a few new vendors. Planning out for the rest of the year, really. So, beefing up our online store, which is awesome. Members get 10% off there. So we're looking for. We're just trying to pack that up for the summer. We're gonna really beef that up, and then otherwise, it's kicking along. We're having a good time with it.
Cool. I've got some pictures up on the screen for the viewers. This is bits and pieces from your Dungeon Crate, from the website.
Cool. All right.
I'm still enjoying the cookbook, by the way. I'm still enjoying my.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I'd like to do another cookbook too. So we said we talked about doing a Band of Badgers cookbook. So you guys have to prepare yourselves for that. That would be fun.
Baron Snowhand, actually, who's in the audience, can we eat badgers? I don't know. can we do a badger cookbook?
That just depends.
Unless they're roadkill, because they're protected, I believe.
Well, there you go. Unless they're roadkill.
Unless they're roadkill.
Do you want to eat a badger?
Yeah.
Don't know.
But yeah, we haven't gone to any conventions this year. Last year, it's been kind of bleak. You guys have been basically my convention, my convention schedule throughout for the last months and months. So that's good. But we are looking forward to starting to partake in more community events, which is cool.
Cool.
Trying to reach out and do some, like I said, some open gaming again. We had to shut down our escape room right as COVID hit, so took all that stuff out. So just trying to find some more ways to connect now with the community as they're getting back together in person. So
have you got any conventions up and coming soon? Is anything like being pre-booked for future?
No, I haven't even looked into it. I mean, I purchased, I think, 2020 tickets for Gen Con, and that was postponed. So those are still out there. If I do go to one, it'll be like at a new Gen Con. But I'm not sure yet. We're gonna see. I'd like to again just try something here. The RPG rally would be fun. So a little smaller type of situation. But yeah, it'd be hard for me. I'm trying to conceive, knowing having been to Gen Con before and the massive amount of sweaty people there. When that will be a reality.
It's weird, isn't it? Because that's the bit you don't like, and that's now the bit you miss.
Yeah, totally. Holding the phone up over the heads of like 300 people and just waiting for the vendor floor to open up. I mean, that was
amazing
awesome.
Smells.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. And just now, I'm just like, oh my gosh, how would that possibly be a thing? I mean, even at conventions, we are like, don't touch the rails.
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, we got the UK Games Expo, which is going to be the first weekend, the last weekend in July that takes us into August. It's a 3-day event here, but yeah, the same details. Bigger aisles. There won't be like an early bird. It'll be staggered entry times, bigger aisles, bigger spaces between vendors. I think it's I really want to go back. But I think they're doing what they can because they're also businesses. There are a lot of businesses that need the conventions even if it's just advertising promotion.
Oh, absolutely, and that's how we first started was my trip to Gen Con and seeing I wanted that vendor floor experience. We come home and get that. We had a question online that somebody asked about digital crate, and we do, because we had to there were some countries that would not allow us to ship there. Shipping was taking a lot longer. So what we did was we opened up our digital crate, which is only originally made for our subscribers or our members to have access to all the adventures that we had on there, and then a bunch of extra bonus items. We beefed that up, and we offer that now for $10. You can get just digital only, and that has a whole bunch of stuff on it. So for anybody that doesn't want to wait for the shipping, if you're overseas, this is great because we'll have everything from all the adventures that we put in the crate, special downloads, voiceover stuff, and like sound effects and things like that. So every month we have that as well, and you can get a digital crate that goes along with that too.
I know Josh McGuire, he got the I think it was the March box, and the miniature he got was that thing with all the rounded teeth, and he's painted it and he stuck it all over social. Yeah, that was good.
Oh yes,
it was really mean.
Yeah, I wanted to get the Razor Mouth in there.
No, Razor Mouth.
We just recently had, we had a nice compass from Norse Foundry.
Nice.
And a little Dragon Squeeze again, and some great minis that are coming out from.
Well, that's what I mean. The Dungeon Crate itself, it comes out. It's a monthly subscription. It comes out every month, but you've got like all these other companies putting bits into your boxes. Mm-hmm. So as you say, you've got campaign coins, Norse Foundry. There's some they're names which are growing in the RPG community, and you've got them in the subscription box.
Yeah, that's one I was really happy to get. And those coins, somebody mentioned the coins up there. We've had campaign coins, Shire Post Mint, Rare Elements Foundry, Norse Foundry just gave us a set of 5 coins. And working with them on some of the new miniatures as well. That's one of our big things, is really working with people who are makers and shakers and want to help, use our reach to help other people. And what we're trying to do is just expose all of as many members as we can to all these awesome vendors out there and people that are collaborating as well, coming up with our own adventures. But we have some stuff from people that I've met right here on Band of Badgers coming up soon that we're going to be integrating in the crate, and we're super excited about that. So thank you, Dave, for that. But we'll have more information on that, and I think you guys are going to dig it.
Cool.
Today, actually.
That's one of the good things. Actually, is the kind of networking as well, of getting the people we've met from doing, from Badgers, just doing our thing, all the guests we've had on, and then how do we take that step further? Let's start networking them. Let's introduce them to people like yourself, or publishers or whatever, and see what happens. Right. I mean, everyone is struggling, let alone the year of lockdown.
And that's what we're trying to do, as far as just kind of bringing some people some happiness and a little bit of joy in a box. And then, trying to develop an online presence too, an online retail store where we can offer things that don't necessarily compete with these companies and don't really compete with your local game store. I like the lifestyle stuff too. So I want to have everything in our online stores, from socks to, coffee. We have a new coffee vendor we're going to be working with as well. And those mythical meats are going out on our next crate. I don't know if people know that, but if I found a thing where we can actually they make these beef jerky sticks, and you can get unicorn, basilisk, Bigfoot, troll. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do a dwarf crate, a dwarf themed crate, and it's gonna have this awesome thing from Norse Foundry, and it's gonna have elf meat in it. So
you got a load of people in chat actually who are saying that they've had their dungeon crates and stuff, and they've loved whatever's inside.
Oh, nice!
Lava dice, a boss griffin coin, which I bloody love. He says that was Sean.
Oh, nice.
Someone's asking which badger would you like to put into your dungeon crate? If it could be one badger, who would it be?
Any badger?
One badger to do what with?
Joe has said put Rup in because he's the smallest and cheapest to ship.
Yeah, probably, right. Or if we can make them into some meat or sausage treats that we can.
Yep, you got sausages, yeah.
I mean, the first episode was in a crate.
Be as a badger?
On a ship, so.
It's not far wrong.
Yeah.
No. Another question from Dragon's Fire. What is your favorite item? Is it physical or digital? And what is it? What was it?
My favorite items are always physical. Mine are always physical. To be honest, it's kind of weird playing this way because my whole my whole thing was to play in person. All the things that I have are for you to be on the table or off the table. So the lifestyle items are naturally still relevant. You can still take a dragon squeeze toy and de-stress after a hard day of all day. But one of my favorite things, I don't know, I think that I saw it up there. It's and I left it upstairs. But it was the death save token or the death save counter.
Yeah, I've got it on the screen now. Yeah,
yeah, that one right there, the death save counter. I think I want to come up. We're coming up with another one that we'd like to do this year from 1982. But that one was really cool, super solid, and it seriously is this big with 2 dials on it that are daggers. I think that was probably one of my favorites, and the coins, actually, to be honest. Yeah. Coins are always my absolute favorite because I don't sell them online because I hoard all of the extras that we get, and I would have you've seen the big chest with all the coins in it. Yeah. So I like the coins. That's probably my favorite.
I mean, as well, just to give sort of people an idea. I mean, it's a good box. It's a good box. Yeah, you got some cardboard coins on the sides as well. Once you pop the lid.
Oh yeah.
But I love it. You can use this as a prop. The whole thing is a prop. It's great. Yeah. Or a mimic.
And storage. So you can write what you need on the side there. We put little white open spaces on the side so people were using them for storage so you can write on it. And then you on the crate really coins. Nice idea. Yeah. Those crate coins you cut off and you send them into us. You collect them and you go onto our website and you print out the sheet, and we have a few things you can get, and you just circle it like you would when you were a kid, and you send us those cut out crate coins, and then we send you some goodies to go that you've picked and saved up. So trying to make everything useful. All our business cards have tiny character sheets on the back. We have our tissue paper we're going to start making into a map format so that we've got, or a blank map, so that the tissue paper that you put in all these gift boxes, it's just going to be kind of look like parchment, and it'll have some kind of border, but then you can take that, uncrinkle it, and draw a map on it. And so you have these awesome little parchment maps. Anything we can do to keep people from throwing away stuff, So our insert has a dungeon tile on the back of it, so you can save them and cut them and put them together into a dungeon. So
edible paper.
Edible paper. Rice paper would be great to put in there. Eat it like cotton candy. Right, then we should stuff them all with cotton candy.
we have a giveaway to do. What are we giving away this time?
Well, I have usually when we give away something, we like giving away stuff. So we'll pack. This time it's gonna be like a goblin grab bag, you might say. So we've got a bunch of smaller items, but the main thing would be this dice puck. I might actually open it because it's really crinkly. But I need to show you what's in it. From Metallic Dice Games, who was one of our first vendors that I met at Gen Con. They've supplied us with our own dice trays.
So, Steve, do you want to start the draw? Say code word
do you
puck.
want to give us a word?
It's
code
got
word
that.
puck.
And it's a silicone.
Cool.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's all silicone and it just seals like so. And I put my dice in here, so this is great protection. So you can put your metal dice in here and they'll be protected. You can throw this across the room and it won't even bust open. It'll stay nice and sealed. So it just kind of seals there, but it's nice and squishy and it holds that many dice. So we're going to give this one away along with a bunch of other fun stuff that goes with it.
Cool. And just to point this out, players, you can enter too as well. You can go for this. Yeah, if you want
it, go for it. Allowed.
I know, but this is Wayne, so it's good.
Yes. Oh yeah. How do we run the thing? Do people just like
Dino Players? Thank you very much for following Dino Players.
So they're going to type puck in chat, and then I'm going to push a button, and we'll do some things and choose somebody.
Excellent. Uh-oh, there we go. Puck.
Dynamite Heavy.
What the puck?
Fucking hell.
What's Sean TW saying? I was thinking English badger, as there is way more. Are you still trying to put a badger in the box, Sean? American badgers are a bit pissed off.
We've moved on from badgers to actual badgers and
roadkill badgers.
But actual badgers are a lot bigger than you would think because they're
big. They're big.
They're big.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're
Maybe we can get some
mean.
hair from some of you. We can get some toenails from another player. Here's a sock from Tolkien.
It's just enough DNA material to clone your own badger.
Oh, very good, Ryan. Very good.
Clone all of you.
Does that
Where
actually
the
does that
puck
count?
did I put my dice?
Would that count as an entry, or is that now a double entry?
No, it wouldn't count as an entry because you have to. It has to be just the one word, and that's it. If you put it in a sentence, then yes, you get an A for effort. You don't get into the competition.
Hey,
Donicus.
yeah, Donicus King. Thank you for subscribing.
Hey,
Thank you.
good subscribing there.
My cat found
Excellent
my dice
job
bag.
subscribing.
Oh no! Did the cat
Uh-oh.
take all the dice? My cat found my dice bag. That's bad.
Oh, see,
Yeah,
this is cat proof. This dice puck is.
No, what you say is cat resistant, so
Yes.
you're covered legally. And
not proof. Yeah,
yeah, it's cat resistant.
but a really, really smart cat that really, really wants to get those dice.
Yeah,
We'll
because
find a way.
People, they always say water resistant nowadays. You can't say waterproof.
No, you can't. But you can chew on this if you're nervous or hungry. Many things you can do with this. You can put a bunch of different things in here.
Cool. So last chance, everybody. It's exclamation mark and the word puck to be in with a chance for the draw. Steve, pull the lever. Let's do it.
Dragon's Fire is the winner.
Dragon's
Oh,
Fire,
well
well
done,
done.
Dragon's Fire.
Congratulations.
And by the way, Dragon's Fire
Congratulations.
has been in the audience of Jasper's Game Week for the Aussie edition, and has been watching every show that the Badgers have been in, and probably more,
wow.
and donating so much money.
Oh, thank you.
So thank you very much, Dragon's Fire. Because what you had to do in Jasper's, you don't just donate, you actually donate to do like wild magic and just mess the players up or mess the DMs up, and it's a lot of good fun. We need to work out how we do it here, because we will be doing that at some point. Not for money, just for channel points. But hey, we're going to be doing it. So well done.
Does that sound like homework?
It is homework. Sorry, Steve, but
Yeah.
did I not mention?
I guess I should find out tomorrow. What's
Well,
involved.
well, maybe not tomorrow, because tomorrow we're launching Starfinder. But hey,
Oh, I mean, I'm playing tomorrow, so I'll say I haven't been able to watch because I've been at work.
That's right, yeah.
So-
So everyone, Steve is on Jasper's tomorrow. Steve will be representing Badgers. So do tune in.
Represent.
For those of you in the UK, it will be 10 o'clock it starts. So get there 5 minutes before, get your popcorn, grab a seat. You will enjoy another story for Jasper's Game
So
Week.
then you guys are going to be able to send me the winners as well?
Yeah.
The winner's name and address? All right, thanks.
So-
guys.
Dragon's Fire, get in touch with Disco, who is Steve, our mod, and he can pass the details on to Wayne before the end of the game. Obviously, we need your full name and email address, and then Wayne will get into contact directly. And it's definitely worth it for charity. It's a good cause, actually. It's a very good cause. But we were doing the Aussie edition. I saw Ryan, while Ryan's talking about it, I saw you got on a very good one. Was that today with Oboe? Not Oboe, Lauren Oboe. Although I was playing Oboe. But yeah, let us know, Ryan. We have a catch up, have a chat. Right, everybody, are we good with that? Cool. And drop in
Yes.
the if you haven't already seen it, the link to Dungeon Crate is yes, you won. Yes. The link to Dungeon Crate website is there as well. Cool.
Yes, go check it out.
Yeah, some really, really cool stuff. Right, so, Rupp and Elias, as you reach the bottom of this chamber, you see a faint... is it a faint glow? No, not really. You see it, actually, no. You see a faint reflection It's a round chamber. It's very, very cold down here. And you see, in the center of this round chamber is some kind of raised dais. It's all coated and frozen in ice. Around it are 7 pillars. And in one corner, you see a huge dragon horde. Because this is where the dragon used to live.
What sort of dimensions are we talking about? Dragon horde.
Dragon horde is, it's all shifted into kind of one corner, but you're looking 20 by a space of about 20 foot by 50 foot.
Right.
And there's all kinds of things. There's coins.
How far up are we roughly?
We're at the bottom.
We're at the bottom. So when we get to about 50 feet above the pile of treasure,
you're going to dive into the gold.
I'm going to reach up and tweak Rup on his unmentionables, so he lets go of me. I would like to totally Scrooge McDuck into the pile of treasure.
How much damage is he going to take?
I don't care.
That's the correct answer.
Is this a will save?
Okay, so you're gonna just dive in. Do an athletics for your posing as you do it. I'm gonna say you're about 50 foot off the ground, and you decide to do this.
Yep. Can I, acrobatics or athletics?
Do acrobatics. You wanna make a splash.
Acrobatics. That is a 32.
Okay, 32. You pass. Well done. So you tweak it.
Straight onto a magical sword.
Yeah.
And you fall dive first into a very big pile of coins, which is actually, you did a successful dive. The landing part, gold coins in a puddle, is actually quite hard.
Sounds like a cartoon, but it's not cartoon soft.
So you crash into these coins, bouncing off bits of furniture and all the other stuff that's kind of there, and just kind of roll down into a heap. You take 25 points of bludgeoning damage.
I feel like we've been lied to
for this, though. I think that he deserves a slow clap. Just like.
Well, I'm walking down. And I'm just.
I have catfall.
Oh.
And because I'm mastering acrobatics, I treat any fall 50 feet less.
It's 60 foot now then, Steve. Right, so how much damage do you negate? All of it?
All of it.
Okay, you bounce and bump and tumble all the way down, and you just kind of slowly dust yourself off without a bruise. Well, yeah. You do this, you straighten yourself out, and the coins start coming out of all the cracks and crevices and everything else. Well done.
I start walking down.
Totally being trolled in chat now. Somebody's going, it's actually just a rock with a thin layer of gold.
It's a counting table. It's a boulder painted gold. Right, it is a massive pile of treasure. I'm
going to take my knapsack, open up as wide as it can go, and just because it's a type 2 bag of holding. Just.
So, are you ready, banker, to take these down? Everybody, pen and paper ready? Right. So it is the main heap of the coinage is 30. I'll just round this up. 40,000 copper pieces.
No.
I can see retirement incoming.
Yep. 10,000 silver pieces.
Okay.
5,000 gold pieces.
Okay.
And 250 platinum pieces. There are coins, tapestries, furniture, stuff made out of precious woods, delicate pieces of jewelry, fine works of art, silverware, candelabras. You find, in addition, 6 ever-burning torches.
Already got one of them.
Yeah.
I need one of those.
Several decorative boxes spilling pieces of jewelry worth an additional 16,000 gold pieces.
Okay.
Buried in all this pile of coins, you find
A mimic.
The whole thing's mimic.
Oh, things are mimic. Tiny mimics. All of them are tiny mimics.
You find a quiver of reloading.
Oh.
That's cool.
You find 2 arrows of dragon slaying.
Ooh,
Why
those
would they
might-
keep them about?
Well, if no one,
Because if they have them, they can't be used.
yeah,
Why wouldn't you destroy them?
maybe.
No. No.
You find a belt of giant strength plus 4.
Claimed.
I was ready for that. Yeah.
Wouldn't a tiny gnome look really hilarious with a belt that makes him strong?
I think Tolkien will have one to give you. If you
He's
want.
got. He did the
Yeah,
plus
I
3.
can always pass my current one on.
There is a teak box holding a felt cushion with 6 round depressions, each containing a thunderstone.
6 thunderstones.
Yep. There are
Okay.
an ivory set of braces of archery,
Okay.
a plus 3 darkwood buckler, which has a carved symbol of Kyoning on its face.
Not a glove, no.
Not a glove.
Oh,
Wait, can you use that, Yelena?
I don't know what a buckler does, but it's wood, so yes.
it's a shield.
It's a tiny
Yeah, it's a
shield.
mini
Okay.
shield.
Yeah, I could use that.
Thinking
Then.
you might be able to use it. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is a chime of opening that contains 5 charges. There is
Sure.
a cloak of resistance plus 3.
My word. Okay.
Oh.
There is also a flame tongue sword.
Okay.
What type of sword, though?
Flame tongue.
It doesn't say. It just says sword, so I'll say long sword. There is a suit of full plate mount, decorated with onyx ravens perched on the shoulders.
Mhm.
You can also share this with Portsmouth as well. So
Yeah.
don't think it says, "Oh, this is it's mine." I want this. Each raven is worth 200 gold pieces. So it's a fancy suit. There is a set of half plate plus 3, which has a wolf motif on the chest.
Cool.
You find 6 vials of frozen holy water.
Oh, excellent. I'll take them.
Interesting.
Frozen holy water. How is it they say
water
frozen?
Everything in
It's
this room is
gold.
frozen. This is where the
right.
white dragon
Yeah.
made its home.
Oh, I can weaponize these.
Yes.
Literally make holy hand grenades.
Yeah.
And then,
You
What do we have to count to before we throw them?
I'm not sure. I'll have to check the spell.
just random numbers on each one.
Yeah.
You find a pearl of power.
Oh, do you want that, Elias, or me?
I don't know what it does actually.
It contains spells or a spell.
Spell slot. Yeah.
This one only contains a first level spell slot.
Oh.
You can have that.
Yeah.
Give the marble back. There you go.
Yeah, I don't think I need that. But
You
anyway.
you also find 17 potions of healing.
Ooh.
We don't
That
need.
doesn't concern me at all.
Wow.
Okay. I feel like my job's been taken away.
Bandoliers of healing.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You
I'm
find
no longer needed.
again, Josh won't know what this one is. You find 2 identical, small in size, +1 mithril shirts.
Oh, interesting. I hear they're really good against cave troll spears.
Yeah, me too. I heard that.
Right. And the bigger people can then use them like for half shirts. You know, like in the 80s metal years.
Yeah.
I think that. How many? Two of them.
The commando baddie.
Yeah. There is also a scroll of invulnerability.
That's like from a spell, right? I can't remember.
Yeah. Globe of invulnerability.
Yeah, that one.
There is a scroll of heal.
Okay. We need more of them.
There is a scroll of remove blindness and deafness.
Okay.
Handy.
You know, whoever wrote this, it would have been more helpful to have us all at the beginning, before the dragons and everything. That would be great.
Just to let you know what you're fighting for. I mean, all of this.
Yeah,
if
right.
you
I
win.
guess.
There is a wand of bear's endurance with 38 charges.
A wand.
There is.
Okay.
You've got enough healing, so I won't let you have that one.
No, come on.
You want a healing one? Right here, there is a wand of basically cure light wounds with 46 charges.
Blimey.
Okay. Okay, I don't think cure light wounds exists in 2E, but
yeah. It's a wand of cure wounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a wand of magic missiles of 5th level.
Ooh.
It has 8 charges.
Okay. I have the first level version of that already.
Yeah. There is also a polished adamantine warhammer, which is +1.
I might nick that if no one else wants it.
And that is the end of the list.
Well,
plus
the only notes I've taken
furniture
this evening.
and tapestries and artwork and all kinds of stuff that as you're digging around and kind of just enjoying yourself, that is what it is there. But however, there are more.
we never get any loot.
I never
How
give
are we
you
going to
magic
get this out of
items.
here? We
I
don't
know.
even know how we're getting out of here.
Well, we have bags for holding.
We have ways.
Anything you want, Mortimer? Anything that takes your anything that takes your eye?
I wouldn't mind a mithril shirt if it's sized small and nobody else can have it. A potion of healing would be helpful, maybe 2, one for me and Stella. And if nobody's taking the bracers of archery, if nobody is attuned to the bow, I could use those.
Yeah.
And an ever-burning torch. Always comes in handy.
Mm-hmm.
Good choice.
I'll let you decide. Until we get out of here, I don't care about the treasure. I
think we should probably sort most of it out outside of this session, eh?
We can do who has what. However, you should remove whatever you're going to give to Portimer.
Yeah, I've done it.
Cool. So now
I've got a mithril shirt, the braces of archery, an ever-burning torch, and 2 potions of healing.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this chamber now you've kind of got over the treasure. You spent time looking at it.
Vacuumed it into the bag of holding.
The walls of this cavern glitter and sparkle with sheets of ice. 7 20-foot tall pillars, their sides encrusted with ice and engraved with ancient glyphs and runes, surround an 8th pillar twice the size in the middle. The tunnels exit the central cavern, winding deeper into the mountain. But as you take your time to have a look down each one, all of them are just kind of caved in. The only place is this and back up the way you went. Yet perhaps the most notable feature is the sparkling amount of coins, blah blah blah, which is what you've done. What would you like to do? So you have 7 10-foot tall pillars in a circle. and a 20-foot tall pillar in the middle.
Okay, and every other way out of this room is blocked by a cave.
It's just being all caved in.
Can I inspect the pillars and see if there's anything interesting?
Runes?
Any slots?
Like
for
holes that
There-
are key shaped.
There are so Yelena starts to investigate them all. The pillars, they're all kind of frosted and encased in ice. They have various runes and glyphs on them. Some of them you've seen before, some of you recognise. And yes, there is a key slot in them, in each one. In the central pillar, there's no key slots, there's no markings, apart from what appears to be an indent in probably the same shape as the medallions you've seen before.
Okay.
What do you wish to do?
This is where we need to be.
I'll put one of the keys in.
Does it look like you have to put a specific key in a specific pillar? Or are they not marked in that way?
They're not necessarily marked in that way.
Maybe we should try leaning on it.
Works for Harrison.
So when I mark the keys, I use the rune
Yep.
that was on the side of the face from outside.
Mhm.
Can we find the same sigil on the heads that are here, or the columns that are here? Sorry.
Yes, you can.
Ooh.
Right. So there are 6 of us, 7 if we count Stella.
Can Baltimore get her to turn a key, do you think?
Well, she's got tusks, but let me look.
If not, could you not use one of your spells to get it to turn the key?
Yeah, I could use Mage Hand.
Finding out.
I didn't want to come out with Mage Hand because I thought, I
Wait,
didn't really know that.
please don't let Stella eat it, please. For God's sake.
Oh God! Oh jeez! It's gonna be 3 days until we can get it.
Yeah.
We have ways of getting it out of her, but we don't want to use them.
Yeah,
So I have a good relationship with Stella. Maybe do we have a way to actually control the animal? I really don't know. That's up to Dave. I don't think a dire boar
Could turn a key.
unless I had like
speak with animals.
communication directly, would be able to turn the key.
I'll just have to use Mage Hand.
Yeah.
Right, so let's take a key each.
Trying to eat it.
Take a key each, and I'll cast Mage Hand, and we'll turn the key simultaneously. All 7 keys.
And all of a sudden, nuclear missile comes out of the middle. And
You're like,
Okay, so the key, the statues are arranged in a circle. So imagine sort of 12 o'clock. We're going to go round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Decide who is standing at which number, and we'll do that.
Okay, I'll stand at the illusion one. I'd like to, please.
I'll stand at the divination one because that's the one that I found.
I will stand at the pillar.
I'll stand.
Closest to.
So we're going round clockwise 1 to 7, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just be in position 1 and 2.
Okay. Right, let me try.
I'm going to stand in front of the necromancy one.
and I'll just take one of the ones that doesn't have anyone standing in front of it that isn't 1 or 2.
Right.
Okay. This the. We'll see if this works. It probably won't.
Ooh.
Let's see. So. What do you want to do first?
What?
Right, so I will put my key in the first one, put the key in the second one.
Yeah.
Don't turn them. Everyone else, put your key in the hole. And then I'll go back to the first one, cast Mage Hand, and I'll say, right, on 3, turn the key clockwise.
Right.
1, 2, 3, turn.
Harrison was slow.
No.
Is it mirrored?
Nothing
Undialed
happens.
Derek.
On 3 or the next beat? So
Yeah. Is it go on 3 or is it 3 then go?
Nothing happens.
Wait,
Maybe we need
do they
to
not
put the
turn, or
bit in
does
the
it?
middle as
Does it
well.
They all turn.
Yeah.
Nothing happens. You're
Elias, put the medallion in the middle, and then maybe we'll try again.
Oh, was there a slot for that in the middle?
yeah.
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 Okay, right. Yeah, I'll take the medallion, put it in the centre column, as Yelena correctly pointed out. we go back and on 3.
Right. So as you put the medallion
Speaking in
in,
Morse code.
yeah. So as you put the medallion in, each of the 7 stone pillars like starts to glow.
Fantastic.
And if you're watching
got a
on
bad
I
Twitch,
didn't know we
feeling
came
about
for a
this.
disco.
if you're watching on Twitch,
I
This
got a
looks
bad
nice.
feeling.
So we turned on the lights. Next one. What's next?
Well, it's time to go home now. When the lights go on, you've got to go home.
Yeah.
So, the one, if you're watching on Twitch, the one at the top, I know it should be 12, but it's not. It's number 1, okay? And then clockwise. So the one at the top looks like pinching fingers. That's 1, and then 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay?
We're waiting.
Just see a black screen on.
It's alright, Dave's just got to the douche bit.
Douche, douche, douche.
Okay, cool.
I do it
I'm a
again. There
guest.
you go.
That's not fair.
Shall we try again, Elias?
Yes. So,
So we're going-
we've now powered them up. So
Those symbols look familiar.
Don't they just?
So yeah, I'll be at position 1 and 2. We put the keys in and cast Mage Hand, and then everybody on 3 turn clockwise. 1, 2, 3.
Harrison turns clockwise rather than actually turns the key. No, I'm joking. He
Oh,
does
that's
actually.
Harrison
Does he or doesn't he? I mean, this is the second time now, so which one is it going to be?
Clockwise are we talking? Because
So, do we think we passed or failed on that one?
We passed. It's fine.
Yeah, Harrison does actually follow
Right,
the
so
orders.
one by one, the statues some of them start to change colour. It starts at statue 1.
Okay.
What happens at statue 1?
Well, it's starting to turn yellow.
Oh, okay. My Twitch was being slow.
I've
Yes,
got
that's
about
fine.
30 seconds.
Yeah, mine's like about 2 minutes behind.
You might need to refresh and catch up, otherwise they'll figure
Well-
it out.
The Lelos are outnumbering everything else.
Oh, there we go.
So
Lelo and Red and Lelo.
Hello.
Baron Snowhand, yes, they do make a sound. But
Oh, no.
it's a lot of buttons to click. Each one kind of breaks a and disappears.
Beep, beep.
so what is
Is it it's
Self-destruct initiated.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is worryingly a lot like the Predator Gauntlet bomb, isn't it?
what's the symbol for greed? So transmutation
position 1.
That's position 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember it because it looks like somebody picking up something with a hand.
Yeah. And where's Wrath?
Wrath is the two arms because it looks like somebody's gonna beat.
Which one?
Hold on,
Is it
what's
like that? Is it
pattern
that
for?
one? Or is it?
It's the
But
one.
that
It's the one that be at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's one.
right.
To me, it's Spawn.
Mm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
And Tesla is at 3, right?
Yeah.
The Tesla logo.
The Runelords, Tesla, Spawn.
Fun. Pick a thing.
Have we just found Elon Musk's secret lair?
Yeah, probably. Should we
Wait,
be worried?
this is SpaceX. It's going to launch.
Wow.
So we've got 2 red, 3 yellow, 2 white. Is that correct or grey?
Yeah.
The grey ones, are either of those enchantment?
Green.
Reminds you of that mastermind game.
Oh dear.
Well,
What's happening?
yes.
Because we must know which one's which because we carved the sigil on all the keys.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. Yeah. So which one was the enchantment spell? So that was when I cast Daze.
Hmm.
Which sigil was that one?
Hmm. Don't know.
Me, please.
Have a look. Yeah. So 3 of them turn yellow, 2 of them are red. So what does that mean? What does that mean that like? Is there anything on the floor as well?
It's just like above Dave's head.
Probably in a specific order rather than doing it at the same time, maybe. That we have to turn the keys in a specific order.
Well,
So what?
Dave's not saying anything.
Turn all the yellow ones.
Yeah, let's try that.
What, turn them back? You know, turn them to anti-clockwise.
Well, okay, so it's one of them puzzles where you do something and things, boxes light up, isn't it? And then you have to turn them.
Mhm.
Basically, we've got to get them all the same colour. So, I'll unturn the greed key. What happens to the pillar?
The greed key.
We unplug it,
Position
then
number
plug
one.
it back in.
Yeah.
The gold colour or the yellow colour that it was glowing changes back to white.
Okay, right. So, okay. So the 2 white pillars. Does the key? So when you turn the key, I said to turn clockwise. We turned it all the way as far as it would go. We turned
it's,
it
it's like a half turn or something.
half turn. Yeah. So it doesn't go any further.
No.
So it's either on or off. So the 2 white columns, they're white when they're switched on. We turn them off again. Do they change a different colour?
No. When you turn them back on, they're the same colour as they were before.
Okay. Right. So we turn all the keys off. Turn the greed key on, and it goes yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Then we turn the wrath key, which is at position 6. So
turn it on?
and yeah, turn it on. Yeah.
I was going to say, does it come on as white or red?
It comes on as red, the same colour
Yeah.
as it was before.
Right. So I don't think it's anything to do with the sequence then, is it?
He's turned twice in Sahedron. Is one of the bits in the riddles. Down frozen mountains in awaits his regal voice, the Yording gates. Keys turn twice in Sahedron. The cultured Runeforge waits within.
Right.
Do we need to turn the Sahedron?
Okay, so if we turn all the keys on, then go and turn this. Keys turn twice in Sahedron, occulted. Keys turn twice in Sahedron, occulted Runeforge waits within.
It's within.
Right, okay. So let's. Do we turn the keys?
Maybe we just turn them all twice.
Yeah.
So turn it on, turn it off, turn it on again.
Yeah.
Who said that earlier? Genius.
Yeah.
Off and on again.
It was Wayne, wasn't it? Yeah. Baltimore, you're a genius.
So I get an Ethernet cable.
Okay. So
Make sure it's twisted pair.
Did that? We do that. Did that do anything different?
No. They're still
Okay,
lit up
so-
in the same colour sequence as before.
Right. So now I'll do what Yelena suggested and go to the Sahedron and turn the Sahedron.
Okay, so you step back to the central pillar thingy.
Yeah.
And you turn it.
Boom.
As you turn the Sahedron, in the that's stuck facing up. The I don't know what they're called. The chevron bits slide back, and there's the gem appears inside it. It seems to glow and hum faintly underneath your hand as you're pressing this in and slowly turning it. Around the pillars, this huge circular ring opens up in the floor. It's as if the floor is hiding something. It all starts to peel back. And this huge half circle ring comes out and stands above, literally above you, the whole ring. Part of it's going into the floor at the bottom half, or the top half. And for those of you who have seen Stargate, for those of you, his homework this weekend is Stargate. The ring fills with what appears to be water and glistening lights. The lights flood the entire chamber.
Whoa.
This is freaky.
So bright.
Well, I am the resident liquid expert.
Oh, don't drink it.
Oh,
Come on.
no.
Harrison, go lean on it.
So it's like Stargate. What? As in, like you got a ring in the middle.
You got a
and
ring,
it's got-
and it's
yeah.
which looks like light and water.
I put my hand in.
Okay, so Rupp steps up to it, puts his hand in, and gets sucked through.
Mid-90s special effects. Yeah.
Oh, definitely, yeah. As he flies through a wormhole thingy.
Rob! Can you hear us?
Oh, for God's sake, Rupp.
Goodbye.
And Yelena will follow.
Rupp has gone.
Yelena's going to follow.
Oh no.
It's like, come back, Rupp.
Part of me looks at everybody
Walk in.
like, what is happening?
Elias, does this look like some kind of portal to you?
Yes.
I'm gone.
Rupp's gone.
I hope so. I hope it's not a disintegration circle. And then Tokus just bounds towards it and jumps through it.
Oh.
Okay. So as you go jumping through it, head first, you go and you disappear completely.
Yep,
Still, and
Yelena's
I will
following.
charge in.
Portima on top of Stella.
Yep. Let's go.
Goes straight through. Then there is 3.
Yelena will go through.
Then there is 2.
I'm going to take a run up and just start running into the to the portal.
With these, Elias is kind of watching you take that step up and step back and prepare yourself to run through, and he's thinking, I've never seen him so brave. Or stupid. And Harrison giddily jumps through. And he's gone. Elias, you are in this chamber on your own, and Elias just pulls out all the keys.
Yeah.
I've got the
Got all
treasure.
the treasure.
And so, about this treasure, have We haven't actually done anything with it, have we?
Most of it's in my knapsack.
Rupp took
Okay,
most
you
of it,
picked-
yeah.
I think
Okay,
Elaine
right.
has probably got the bracer.
I think between us all, we've got enough bags of holding to probably carry the lot, haven't we?
Okay.
Or you got 40,000 copper pieces that no one ever picks up.
Yeah, I think we left that behind.
We left that behind. Yeah, it was
For the next adventurer.
It was the magical items I was making
Just
sure
their heads
we
up.
had collected. Alright, I will take one last look at the ring. Are any runes on it? Are any Sahedron runes on it? And are any of them lit up particularly?
Nope. This is it's polished clean. This is not like the Stargate. It's not literally the Stargate. I'm not completely ripping it off. Well, I am.
It's different
You
from
see the
Stargate.
chevrons coming down. Chevron 1 encoded.
I will step through.
And you go, and you all appear in another chamber. I am going to quickly send you a image of the map via Zoom chat, and not that one. I will. That's the. If I had sound effects, that's what it would be. Okay, so that is sending to you now, so you can all see that map. For the audience, I will try to show you a different map. We don't need the runes now. We can get rid of them. Thank you very much. Let's have a look. There we go. So,
Interesting.
you appear where the badger icon is. So, this is... I'll give you the full description for you. This is a domed chamber. It's nearly 200 feet across. There is a large pool of bubbling. Let me get that up as well.
Don't drink it, Rob.
There is a large...
I'm in here first.
Yeah, Rob is first in. He's already had a quick onesie all the way around. There's a large pool of bubbling prismatic liquid that occupies the center of a raised dais in the middle of the chamber. There are spiky flanges of 7 pointed Sahedrons engraved into the marble floor, as you can see by the map. Each tip of the enormous rune points at a 25-foot tall statue facing the pool, with its back approximately 10 feet from the partially concealed arched opening in the wall directly behind it. So basically behind each statue there is a corridor. Each statue depicts a different figure, but they are all superbly and finely detailed.
Very good artwork disturbs me sometimes.
Agreed. It's unnaturally good.
Is there any dust or anything lying around?
This place is immaculate. This central round area is immaculate.
Does one of the statues look like Kazog?
Yes, it does.
Can I go and inspect the statue?
Okay, so let's see if this works. There we go. Say one at 12 o'clock is Kazog. It's a towering man with gems set in his forehead, and his hands. He's dressed in robes and wielding a burning glaive.
Okay. And the glaive, it's burning as in it's been carved as if it's burning. It's not actually burning.
Correct.
Okay.
You see at the bottom of the statue, there's a little kind of name plate, and it says Kazog.
And are the others similar in that respect. They've all got a nameplate and they're all carved.
All
with
got a nameplate, but
gems.
all look different.
Okay.
This place is unsettling.
Yeah. Yeah, I won't lie. It's a bit strange.
So
Brock, did you try the stuff in the middle?
Oh, the rainbow
Yeah,
liquid.
I'm not telling you you should. You probably shouldn't. It's multicoloured.
Suit yourself.
Just checking.
I mean, multicolored usually means magical, right?
What if it's
Can
not
you-
magical?
Can you check it?
It could mean that.
I try and cast detect magic.
Yes, the pool of water certainly contains strong magic.
Can anyone determine what type of magic?
Probably, well, I don't know. Player speaking, but
Yeah.
no.
I'm just worried it's liquid that you drink and you turn into one of the Runelords. And that's how they come back.
Maybe we should take the water out and pour it into the mouth of each statue.
Oh, that might really bring them back.
I saw a play about this once. It's really good.
We know that the Runelords, they went somewhere else, didn't they? They went to another plane and basically were like in hibernation or something. So it's just the place that they've all gone to.
Well, maybe.
They're all in their own little crypts that are at the end of these corridors.
Oh, yeah, that's... Well...
So should we
Possible.
have a look at the corridors?
Yeah.
I was going to say, out of game, we can see one of the corridors is very short. And it ends in a sort of room-ish thing.
We would be able to see that in game as well, wouldn't we? If we look down the corridor.
Yeah. I mean, that this is not an abandoned place. The lights are on, or there's magic lighting the area.
Lights are on in somebody's home.
Yeah, you don't need a torch.
Let's go and check out the room that we can see.
Yeah. Why not?
So,
Hello?
Okay, so you're talking about the short corridor that ends in stairs.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so you're
because
gonna
the rest of them, I'm assuming we can't see what's at the end of those corridors. 'Cause
Correct.
It goes off the map.
you're
what-
kind of going down that way.
If you notice, there's only one corridor that's not blocked by a statue.
That as well.
Oh, yeah, that's very well spotted. Yeah, middle bottom.
Right.
What
So-
Runelords, or what does that one look? What does that statue look like?
So as you pass it, it is the name tag says Bellimarius. Bellimarius. It's a heavy-set woman with a sneering visage and an imperious stance, dressed in a flowing dress and wielding a halberd.
And is there a symbol at all?
No, there's no symbols on these ones.
Okay.
Just the names.
But when we was in the other room, what symbol was on position 3?
You tell me.
It'll be reading the video on demand.
No, it was like
Somebody
the
clip it.
it was the Tesla
Oh,
symbol.
Tesla symbol.
Tesla symbol.
Tesla, well done.
Elon Musk's chamber.
Yeah, this is where he's hiding all the Teslas that are still in production.
So you're going to continue down this corridor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go down and have a look at what's at the end.
Okay, so there is, as you start to, you're about halfway down the corridor and you can see the steps, you can see the extra room at the end. A voice booms out a resounding command. It says, "Stop." The source seems to be a large, disembodied human mouth stretched across the ceiling of this section of the tunnel. And it continues to say, "These are the abjurant halls of eager striving. Know that your powers will be crushed, and you shall die. You are not worthy." And then the mouth disappears.
Can I recognise spell?
Do you know who we are? We're still a socket of the Cavalier Group, the East West
We're the band of badgers. Dun, dun, dun.
33 on my Arcana check to recognise the spell.
It's
that is indeed a magical spell.
It is. It's a magic mouth.
Okay. So I know that that's not dangerous, and it's a pre-programmed message.
Yep.
Nothing more. Right, but I will still slip into arcane
Something
vision.
more comfortable.
Dragon form.
Magic resistance +3. I'll slip into arcane vision so I can see if there's anything magical down here. In the event there is any magical traps. So this is the abjuration spells. And abjuration spells. What one did we use for that? I can't bloody remember. Shield.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not attack magic. Right. I'll walk in front and keep my arcane vision on and just keep perception open. In the event there's any traps at the stairs or anything, and I will continue walking forwards into the larger area in front of us down at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay, so you're headed into the main chamber, basically.
Correct, yeah.
Okay, so
You shall follow.
a wide staircase of stone descends into a large, partially caved-in chamber. The murals and decorative bas-reliefs on the walls have been blasted and fractured from what must have been a titanic war of magic. Sooty humanoid bones are scattered here and there, and flames sporadically flicker along the walls and floor as if the room still resonates with the power unleashed here. Electrical discharges spark from a silver rod protruding from the floor in the centre of the room. It almost looks like the metal rod has fused with the stone of the floor itself.
I would probably stay away from that.
Definitely don't lean on that.
Yes.
Yeah.
What happened here?
A massive discharge of energy, I would guess, and whoever was fighting here, it looks like they were all disintegrated together.
Oh.
They weren't worthy.
Oh. Betray you.
What
Exactly are we though? Are we down by the stairs now?
near them?
Oh,
yeah.
we're in that room there.
Yeah, where
right?
the badger paw is, yeah.
Yeah, so we're
Okay. Is there a spell that the lightning rod is emanating?
I will make an Arcana check.
Because I just got a scroll that might help us here.
That is a 27 for my Arcana check. Is it a particular spell? Or is it just sort of raw magic that's flying out of this?
You just yeah, you're not sure. It could be just raw magic, but you can see it sparking, and it just looks like a bad electric junction. It looks
Contained.
angry. Well, kind of. I mean, it's staying in its particular area right now, It's like one of the things you see in the science museum. It's always sparking with electric jumping between
yeah.
it.
That's the coil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you've got, you know, there are smoking bones, there are charred walls, and this is in the middle of the room.
Okay. Right. So.
Pull it out the floor, Harrison.
It looks on the map that there's a couple of ways out of this room. Now, maybe this is a protective device, and there's something that shuts it off. I suggest we split. 3 of us go to the left, and 3 of us go to the right, and we try and search for a way of shutting this off if that's possible. So we can investigate. I don't want to get any closer to it without it being switched off.
Good idea.
Sounds like a good plan.
So I suggest we stick close to the wall, edge around the wall to the opening to the left as we stand at the bottom of the stairs, and I will go to the right, again edging along the wall to the opening at the bottom of the map.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go to the right.
So who's going north and who's going south?
I'll go north.
I'll go south.
Yeah, south.
North.
Go north.
I'll go north.
So you got Tolkos and Life going south.
Rupp, Elena, and Portimore going north?
Yeah. And Harrison.
Yeah,
Oh, is
me
it?
as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So Team Rupp, Harrison, Elena.
Wait, 4 and 3? You just said 3 and 3.
Elena will go
Stella.
I'm
Okay.
confused.
Elena will jump to the other.
She goes, oh, okay, right. Swap
That
teams.
does not Tokus counts as 2.
Are we counting Stella? I'm confused now.
Good point.
Okay.
We go to
This is going to be a simple luck roll. Everybody roll a d20. If you roll 10 or less, you fail.
11.
17.
Passed.
13.
Passed.
natural 20.
Passed with flair.
19 for Harrison.
Passed. Elias got what? I got one hand, Elias.
6.
6. I can only see one hand on the. I'm looking for OBS.
You've got your reroll coin.
PP coin.
Does that refresh at the beginning of every episode?
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
Your
I
PB
will,
coin, yeah.
I will use that then.
Go on
So
then.
take the invisible coin.
Mm.
And I'll change dice because that dice has been bad today. Bad. That's 12.
Yay.
You got 12, so you passed. Okay, well done. Everybody passed. Let's stick with Team Elias. You're heading south. So you edge around the wall. You can see the sparking rod. You're quite right. Stay away from it. It looks dangerous. It's like an angry bee or wasp. You don't want to go near it. And you see the corridor leading to the south, which goes into a T-junction, and to the right seems to go into a different chamber, but it's a bit of a funny smell in there.
What kind
Like
of
funny ha-ha, or funny like...
Funny,
peculiar.
Funny, not so smelling nice. It doesn't smell like chocolate and flowers.
Smells
Does it
hilarious.
smell like
Can we see
decay
any?
and rot? Is it decay and rot? What's the smell?
No, it is not the smell of decay and rot. It's quite an unusual smell.
Can we see anything where the smell is coming from?
No, well, basically they're inside the chamber itself. So if I move you to that place there, bing, so you can see. Chill out corner. Thank you, chill out corner.
Hey,
It's
thanks
raining.
for the raid.
Hey,
Thank you.
So there's a dodgy smell.
Dodgy
we
smell.
can't.
This is it's a small chamber, as you can see, but there are thick sheets of like puddles of goo that lie in various pools on the floor in the room. The air carries. It smells like onion, but inside the room in like a small 5-foot square is a raised brick wall, and it has more of this kind of sickly smelling water inside.
Lucky Drop's not here. He would drink it.
Can I do a nature check on it?
Yep. Okay.
See if maybe I recognise it.
It's
Not
onion
sure why.
infused water.
Yeah.
It's onion water.
Just stock.
French onion soup.
And you see, oh, that's not very good. What was my nature? 26.
Okay. So as you step up to the this kind of, I don't know, indoor pond thing, walled pond, you're trying to kind of discern what it is, and you can hear it. It seems to be bubbling and popping, and you can see there's definitely a smell coming off it. Tolkus and Elias, while you see Yelena do this, off to the right hand side, probably about 10 foot away from where she is, against one of the walls, you see one of the puddles start to lift. It's almost like there's something slowly growing out of the center of this puddle as it raises itself into this black thing starts to come out of this black ooze.
I've seen this movie. Doesn't end well.
This is.
I read it myself with my axe.
I'll shout, Yelena, watch out! There's something to the side of you.
And Yelena, you see this kind of literally this black, almost humanoid shape to start with come out, and you see this oozing head and then shoulders, and then the arms start to come out, but there's more than two, and it kind of like whips at you like as these elongated arms try to wrap around you.
Always like the Thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Oh, it's the Star Trek episode where
The black oil.
Oh, yeah. When Natasha Yar dies.
Yeah.
second gen.
Oh,
Yeah.
spoiler.
Oh yeah. 25 years later.
Yes. Damn it!
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Does I'm assuming a 42 hits.
Oh, no, not at all.
Okay.
Ooh.
Good to know. Right, so it's, to start with, it's 13. That's 28 points of bludgeoning damage. This thing hits you hard. This is not made of liquid. This thing really hurts. But not only does it hit you, it wraps itself around you and starts to kind of pull you in. But while it's putting you closer to the main puddle, it's constricting you.
Okay.
Your arms are pinned to your side, and you can feel it getting tighter and tighter. Can the three of you roll initiative for me, please?
I was going to say, can we attack it?
I'd quite like you to. Oh, 4 again.
Does this mean I'm going to have to fight with Harrison?
There'll be 2 Harrisons, Harrison 1 and Harrison Prime.
I didn't prepare that spell.
Oops.
31.
Oh no.
31 for Tolkus. Elias.
26.
Oh, 26 for Elena. Elias.
We 4.
Sorry, say that again.
4, 4, 44.
44. Wow. Okay. So what do you want to do? Elena's just been hit and is now constricted. This black oozy thing.
I would like to not shoot at Yelena, but I'd like to use Burning Hands on the main body of the ooze puddle. It's shot his tentacles out at Yelena. He's trying to drag her in. I want to shoot it at the body.
Okay.
So it, in my mind, it looks very much like a spell that I have, which is called Black Tentacles, which is this area of tentacles that come out of the ground and grab you and grapple you. So I'm going to use Burning Hands on the main body of it.
Okay, go for it.
Don't know why I'm rolling. I'm not sure that I need to do that. Basic reflex saving throw, please.
Okay. Reflex. 41.
Yeah, you passed. So it's only 3 damage.
Okay.
I'm hoping fire did something extra. Did I notice it try and shy away from the fire in any way, shape, or form?
No, it hurts. It's weird. It's almost like you can hear a scream coming from it.
Okay.
It sounds like Yelena, hopefully not.
Yep.
You missed.
Okay. I will then cast shield, and that's my go over.
Okay, casting a shield on you.
Yeah,
Okay.
on me. Yeah.
Just checking. Okay. My go. So what you see, Yelena, this thing is starting to pull you closer to it. It's at the point it doesn't care about this kind of walled, high raised pond. It's pulling you over that, which pushes you. It's pulling you against your legs. It's toppling you in to this goo that's in the pond as well. And what you start to see is, let me swap out the camera for
It's my imminent demise.
Yeah. What you see is, as it's you're fully constricted and it's pulling you further forward, even though it's stopping you from dropping fully in. But you notice that on this black goo that's wrapped around you, and the black goo that's on the inside this pool, eyes start to appear, and then teeth
always eyes
start to appear, and it's kind of like trying to bite, and it's looking all around you, and it starts to make these weird screechy, murmuring noises.
I'm sure it's friendly.
Yeah, totally.
It definitely does not look friendly, as it starts to kind of pull you in to itself. It is going to make. Okay, let me roll this. Let me do the maths. That's a lot. It's a 40. Does a 42 beat your armor class, basically?
If I said no, you'd know that I was lying.
Yes. But it's good to check. Okay. You get engulfed by this thing. Okay. And we'll come back to you next round. Tolkus.
So I've just seen that happen, haven't I? So can I judge a portion of the creature that Yelena is not occupying within it, if that makes sense?
Yes. So
I'm looking for a chunky bit to hit where I know that if I go through, I'm not going to chop off Yelena's leg.
In the centre room was the pond, was the raised pond. That's where Yelena was. She's now been dragged into the pond. And the bit that was wrapped around her is just off to the right of that. That's the one that was standing up.
Yeah, is it still...
attached to her, yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of attached and she's in the pond thing and it's like half... Okay, right. So I'll attack it then.
Yeah.
Full on.
Yeah.
With a power attack. And I'm going to, like Elias was, I want to look out to see if any of the two effects that my axe does, the lightning or the cold, have any extra negative effect on the bit I'm going to hit of it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So I'll jump forward and do an overhead power attack.
Go for it.
Rolling a 16 on the dice, plus 30 to hit, so it's 46.
46 to hit?
Yep.
Yep, that hits.
And it does... Oh, actually, I'm going to roll... I'll roll the normal damage first, and then I'll roll the lightning damage, then the cold damage, to see if it has any effect, if that makes sense.
That's fine, yep.
So the normal axe damage it does is an even 30. Again, that's twice in one night.
Yep.
I'll then... the lightning damage it does is 5.
Just 5 points of damage, yeah.
And
you see it as the lightning goes into it, it does kind of shake and shiver.
Right. And the cold damage is also 5.
Yeah. Cold doesn't seem to have any effect on that.
Right, okay.
You expecting to see it like frozen.
Yeah,
especially because it's some kind
well,
of liquid form.
Yeah, but that's good because at least I saw that the lightning seems to have some extra effect on it.
Yep.
And then I'll, for my last go, I'll do a brutal finisher with the -5 to hit.
Yep.
And that's a 19 on the dice plus 30 to hit, so that's 49 to hit.
Okay.
And that is 3 plus that. And that is 39 damage. Ooh. So that goes to show how low I rolled on my power attack.
Wow. Okay.
And that is my go over. So I've just gone in, smashed it down big time, taken note that the lightning seems to crackle over the whole thing and affect it more than anything else, and then cracked him from the side. Elias, it seems to be... It does not like the electricity lightning.
Or fire. The fire damaged it as well.
Cool.
No, cool doesn't fit.
No, not cool.
Not cool.
Electric.
So, Yelena, you would have a turn. You can do a strength check.
Okay. Strength check. I'm going to use my coin to reroll that.
Coin.
Good.
Was that was a 9, and I'd like to try and
I'm
get
going
a
to
bit
roll
higher.
my dice.
Bit better. 19.
19. Yeah, have you got any pluses?
That is it. That's including my plus.
Okay.
You said strength.
Strength, yeah.
Is it not a saving throw, though, type situation? No?
Is it strength or is it
fortitude?
Athletics?
If it's
Or
strength check,
fortitude.
it'd be an athletics.
Do an athletics.
Yeah, or athletics.
Oh, okay, athletics. In that case, it's much more.
Okay.
It is 35.
No. Does not.
At least that was a decent number.
It was a decent number. You're struggling from inside. You haven't panicked yet, but you will have to take some air at the moment as you realise that, and then you feel like biting and stinging all over your body. It's 21 points of damage.
Okay.
As this thing is basically starting to consume you.
Do not like.
It is the thing. It is the thing. Oh no, it's horrible.
So, Rupp, Harrison, Portimer, and Stella, you hear something going on from the southern chamber, or do you want to continue north?
We head. Head back.
Yeah.
Let's go head back towards them. Like,
We can hear bubbling and toil and trouble.
Yep.
Yeah, I suppose.
You heard
hear,
Tolkers like roar in into battle.
Yeah. Oh!
Okay, yeah, I'll head back and slap the pig on its ass and.
Worrying about you now,
we need. It's another luck check from everybody, please. Roll d20s.
I'm going to use my
PP coin.
PP coin.
There you go.
Is it
Right,
everyone, Dave, or is it just the people coming to the south?
I'm going to use another
those,
PP coin.
How many you got stacked up? Look, I've got them all now. Look.
One PP coin from me.
Okay, thank you.
Wow.
Jesus.
Nice. Okay, right. 15. So.
15 passed.
12 for me.
Harrison passed.
14.
14 passed. Okay, you all managed to get past the shocking stick rod thing that's in the middle of the floor. You race down to the southern corridor, and you can hear, as you get to a T-junction, you can hear this fighting on the right-hand side. You burst into the room and see Hulkus furiously hacking this axe into this black humanoid figure in the right-hand side of the room. You see Yelena's feet wiggling in this pond, kicking away furiously, and she's just being wrapped up in this thing that
I cast freedom of movement on the foot.
Ooh, nice. Okay. The foot can move really well.
Yeah. So there you go. So you can't be restrained.
Yep. So she gets spat out, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
She's well lubed up.
Oh no.
As you cast the spell, Yelena basically gets ejected. She's covered in goop and sludge and slime, and you land ceremoniously onto the floor.
Good news,
Take 5
Elias,
points
you're not
of.
the only person to have been eaten now.
Yeah. take 5 points of damage for just landing in slime.
Yeah, I have to touch it, so I run up to the foot and.
She gets ejected almost on top of you. She like bolts out of this thing.
Yeah.
But you get a bit of like goo on your clothes. You get slime.
Fire.
Yeah. And Portimer, what do you want to do? Harrison, Stella.
Maybe reactively shooting some arrows from the back of Stella.
Okay. You're
Because
charging.
seeing this enveloped, not necessarily going to charge it with the lance. That tends to be too close. So let's see if it takes any physical damage.
Okay. Roll to hit for me.
Shoot it into the main deal. So I rolled an 11. I suppose you guys add the large numbers. Short bow. So a 30, 34, 35.
35 does miss, unfortunately.
Oh dear. All right, so that's what he will do. They'll do a strafing run.
Yep. So you go around to. You want to go around to the left where it's kind of seems open and clear, or round to the right where Tolkus is fighting.
To the left.
Okay. So you've got a nice big open space. Cool. Harrison.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Yep, I'm going to attack the big creaturey thing.
Which one?
With my short swords. How many are there?
There's two. Well, it's basically one, but there's one in the puddle, in the pool, and there's one that Tolkus is fighting.
I'll do the one that had Yelena. If
Okay.
that's the
That's
one.
kind of like in the pond thing in this square, in the middle of the room.
Yeah, so I'm just reacting to that and attacking twice. So the first attack is 18 plus 21, probably hits. And the second one is a 13 plus 21, that probably hits as well. I'm guessing.
That's a 34, so no, it doesn't.
No, it's not. Yeah.
34 doesn't hit?
No.
Wow, okay. So the first one does, the second one doesn't.
What was the first one?
That was an 18 on the die, I think.
And what does it hit?
39.
18 plus. It hits 39.
21, yeah. So that's 11 points of slashing with 2 persistent bleed.
Okay. As you cut deep into this thing, it reacts to it. That's perfectly fine. Again, this thing is made of liquid. There's no bleeding.
Okay.
Okay, and can Portimer, Harrison, and Rupp just make a initiative roll for me, please?
Yeah.
Does it not have a leakage in its semi-permeable membrane, or is it?
No, it has some slime, and you can't distinguish if it's blood or not.
35 for Portsmouth.
35. Okay.
37.
34.
Cool. Okay, top of the round, Elias, and then Rupp. You've now got Tolkus fighting on the right, Harrison is fighting in the middle, Portimer's gone round the left.
Yeah, so it's pretty much surrounded. So I will stay where I am, and I will cast Produce Flame and throw a small ball of fire at the central mass that Harrison is currently swiping at.
Okay.
And that hits 35, which is a miss.
It's a miss.
And then I'll cast Shield again, and that's my go over.
Okay. You hit something. There is pools of goo everywhere. You just think that might have been part of it, but it wasn't. There was no reaction as it hit. Rupp.
Is Yelena looking pretty hurt?
If she had a bar above her head, it would be 1/3 empty.
Oh, that's fine.
You'll survive
You'll
for the
live.
time being.
Actually, no. I'll just get. So if you're right, you are right next to me because yeah. So I'll just get out the syringe for one action and treat wounds. So yeah, you take some damage first, but you gain some.
Okay.
Okay, you take the max damage. It's okay because you still heal 48.
Okay, thank you very much. Feel better
Okay.
already.
And then I will cast. I'll throw another spear at it.
Okay.
So, yeah.
The one that Tolkus is fighting, or the one in the middle? Harrison is fighting.
The one that Tolkus is fighting.
Okay.
So that is a. God. Now I messed up. That is a 39 to hit.
That hits. That hits.
Cool. That's. Oh my god. 12, 13. 18, 20, 24 points of damage.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
And that's my go.
Okay, well done. It definitely reacts to that. It does not like it. There are certain things which are starting to get through. My go. Right, so Tolkus first. It's going to lash out with a 45 to hit.
Oh, I'd love to be able to say no, that doesn't hit, but that's 10 more than you needed.
Okay. This is the... 18, 24, 25, that's 26. Oh my god, that is 44 points of damage as several pods just burst out of it directly in front of you and just to slap you around the face.
So do that again?
It's getting late. I've been up since 4:30 this morning doing like charity D&D. I am tired.
Let's kill this thing.
Let's kill this. Right, well, I'll kill you first. That's 35, 46. Does the 46 hit you, Harrison?
It does, yeah.
Good. 6. Ooh, that's a 12. No, that's a 10. 30, 16, 19. 19. That's 37 points of damage. And it grabs you. And it wraps its things, this thing that's in the pond, starts to lash out of you. So it, all these bits start to latch on and bite. And they start to constrict and slowly start to pull you towards it.
Okay.
Next up is Portimer and then Harrison, please.
I think this. They're all gonna be. Where we are? Oh, this is. Yeah, I can't get too close to this. So, did it look like how far out has the farthest lash been? Like, is it reaching like 20 feet?
It's reaching.
How far of a distance am I keeping here?
It's reaching 10 foot.
All right.
And you're up against the left wall, so you've come in from into that chamber.
Okay. We're gonna just charge it with the lance again. Screw
Go
this.
for it,
We're
yeah.
gonna do it. But you save me if I am encapsulated in this. Somebody better save me. But I think with the lance, this might be a good one to do. Cavalier's charge, right?
Go
Boom,
for
boom,
it.
boom, whatever that is. Super smiting. That's, I think, a Direboar trait. And boar charge, yes. So, I rolled an 18 on the dice.
Nice.
That's good.
Plus a 21. 18 plus 21.
It's 39.
Plus. I'm sure I have more pluses because this game has like all sorts of pluses. You guys love the pluses. +1. Oh my gosh, there we go. Cavalier's charge. What about powerful attack? Power attack.
Well, you hit it. You hit it.
No, that's a short sword. Yes. Oh, I hit it. Oh,
You hit
excellent.
it.
Good. Dude, I just lance right through it. I'm gonna lance, but I'm gonna run. We're gonna run. So I'm not gonna be like, ooh. We're just gonna run around by the brick wall.
Yep.
Lancing it. And seeing if I can either come back out and run back around, but we're gonna make an outward, then circle back.
Yep. So you dig your
So-
heels into Stella and put her into a charge mode, and as the lance comes out, you score a very successful hit. Roll for your damage,
All right, that is 1d8.
and then manage to steer. As you poke this thing, you manage to steer Stella back out just by using your legs, and she skids in some of the slime. And
I rolled a 3. What other bonuses do I get with the 3? Or is it just 1d8?
1d8.
You guys seem to have... Tulkas has all sorts of damage, like 40 damage.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
Tulkas is a legendary crafter.
Okay.
or crafty, yeah.
Remind me to make you some weapons for next time.
Shine up my lance.
If you're using your lance, it's 1d8 +4.
+4. Oh my gosh. So, 7 points of damage.
Okay. You tear into this thing, and you see that basically the point of your lance goes into an eyeball on this thing, and you just tear it apart as you steer Stella. This part of the where the lance has gone in, all this gook just explodes all over to the wall, the side of it, as you steer Stella back away. Cool. You've done more damage than you think you've done.
Excellent. We shall repost.
Repost. Harrison, you're getting pulled into this pond thing. I need you to do a strength check for me, please.
Yep. Okay. I probably don't do very well with a 10.
Sadly, you don't. Okay, so everyone sees Harrison start to get engulfed, just like Yelena did. Harrison is now inside the pond.
Not another one.
As he's gone in. Tulkas, you're up, followed by Yelena.
Right. Tulkas thinks that he is damaging it well enough, so he's going to continue hitting the same one that he did before.
Yep.
With his axe and his power attack, and he swings the mighty axe. Rolls a 9 on the dice, which hits an armor class of 39.
That hits.
And that takes patum 33 plus 10 damage, so it's 43 damage for that hit.
Yeah, wow, okay.
And then he's going to finish with a brutal finisher again at a -5 to hit.
Ooh, yeah.
And luckily it's a good roll. It's 19 on the dice, so 19 plus 30 is 49 -5. Well, it still hits, doesn't it?
It hits. It's a hit.
And final damage for final space is 22 plus 10, which is 32.
Blimey. Hold on. Okay.
It's calling upon the
That's
lightning.
a huge amount
Bring
of
in the
damage.
lightning.
Thunder!
Yelena,
Thunder!
you've picked yourself up off the floor. You're just covered in goop, but you've seen Harrison just go into exactly what it's the same situation you've just come out of. What do you wish to do?
When it took lightning damage from Tulkas' axe, I didn't take any damage.
You did not. No.
Do I think that if I cast lightning bolt, it would damage Harrison?
Maybe. Do you care?
I want to get him out of there. I know how awful it is. So, sorry, Harrison, but fuck you, ooze creature. Can you roll a basic reflex save, please?
Basic reflex.
Me as well.
I don't think you're able to.
I rolled a 2. That's 32.
That is exactly the DC. fuck's sake.
Wow.
It absorbs the lightning.
Doesn't say you take half damage.
Yeah, if it's basic reflex, then it does.
It does. Thank
Yeah.
you. Right. You still take some lightning damage,
Yep.
just not as much as I would like.
Some. Every little helps.
Not too well, no. That's okay-ish. 16, 18, 19. So 18 halved is 9 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
How
You
much
see
damage?
this? 9. Not you.
9.
Not you.
Oh, okay. I thought I would. Okay, fine.
Oh, go on then. If you really want it, take it. Go on. You see, it does start to seem to react. It starts to recoil. It seems to be heading further back into the room. So from Tolkos and from Yelena, all this electricity damage, it's like it starts to want to move away from you.
Is it provoking an attack of opportunity while it's doing that?
Not yet.
Okay.
There's a lot of it. So Elias followed by Rupp.
Okay, so electricity seems to be what's really doing the damage. So instead of doing produce flame, I will call down an electric arc, please. Now you did say there was like two separate masses.
Yes.
So can I hit both of them?
Go for it, yeah.
Okay, so basic reflex saving throw, please.
Yep. I rolled a 3. 33.
Yep, you pass. So it'll be this halved. Read that number. 3 more. Half of 23, 12 points damage.
Okay.
For both bits.
Yep. That's fine. Anything else?
I will recast shield.
Okay. Rupp.
And that's my go.
Okay, can I get in a place where they're in a line?
Yeah, you could move around where, like Portimer did, to the left,
Yep.
and that way you could kind of see them both in a line, yeah.
I'm going to use Shadow Blast
Ooh.
with the electricity type. So I'm going to summon a ball from the Shadow Plane, and it extends into a line of electricity that goes through them both. So I'd like them both to make will or reflex saves, whichever they want.
Okay.
That's what the target's choice.
It has the same figure anyway, so they both have 30. I rolled a 15, so 45.
Okay, they do succeed, but they still take half, right? We're not
Yeah.
saying critical success
Yeah.
for that. Okay. So that is 5d8, sorry.
Just a little bit then.
Yeah, not a ton, but they both take it, so.
Take it.
So that is
Take it.
8, 11.
Take it. It's good.
So that's 11 points of damage to them each in electricity.
Ooh. Yeah.
Total monster kill.
Okay. As you do that, it's like the whatever is liquid in them starts to evaporate. You see the sparks just circle all the way across, and like eyeballs pop, teeth chatter and burst. And Harrison is just like laying there, and then slowly, it's like a bit like Venom. Slowly, you start to see Harrison's face underneath it, as he starts to finally take a breath. And slowly, the figure that Tolkos was doing, as it's going backwards, it starts to get smaller and smaller and smaller, and eventually, it all just turns into another pile of bubbling goo.
We are one.
Yeah.
So gross.
Well done. You killed a Shoggoth. A Shoggoth.
We killed French onion soup.
Yeah.
It's black pudding.
Black pudding.
It is. It is. It's a type of
Dessert.
ooze. It is a very nasty type of ooze. This is ooze with eyes and teeth.
Yeah, it's creepy. Yeah, it's
And
a
it,
Gibbering
creepy
mouther, but oozy.
yeah. And it eats you and gobbles you up.
Lovely. He just wants to be friends.
Harrison
Hug
gives a
me.
glancing,
The hug.
Hug me.
Harrison
Of course
gives a
they
glancing
just
stare
do.
at Yelena for casting the lightning.
And there,
Sorry,
I'm aware
Harrison,
we've
I
gone.
managed to get you out.
We've gone
Elena
past.
is one true love,
I'm
and
aware
yet you
we've.
denied him.
Um,
You
We
shunned
have-
him.
We have gone past midnight here, folks. I've been up since 4:30. We're all very tired. We are going to have to leave it there, and we will pick this up next week as Yelena and Harrison have to mop up and drip their goo off, and the characters.
that just sounds so
have a
wrong
new-
in so many
It
ways.
does.
The goo off.
There wasn't like a black leather couch in this room, was there?
Whatever you do.
So yeah, lots of things to do.
Chicken monkey.
Wayne, Portimer, Stella, thank you so much for joining us again.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you
you
very
for
much for
having
joining
us
us.
once
That was
again.
lovely. And
We're gonna get a 3D model made of Portimir and good old Stella.
Oh wow.
I think you should. That'd be
I've never
really
seen
nice.
that.
When you get it done, send it over. Send some pictures.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll,
Should get all of you to have a 3D. We have 3D printed models of all of you. Guys.
even me that says
Right.
yeah,
Yeah, like,
roll DM.
or just like this because
Natural
you're
20.
so tired.
Yeah.
This is Dave in his off-game pose. Once again, thank you. It's been a pleasure playing with you all. This has been fantastic.
Thank you for joining us,
Really
Wayne.
fun playing.
I don't get a chance to play, and I don't necessarily want to play with a lot of people, so I play with you all. So it's been awesome.
Cool.
Cool.
We will see you again, Wayne. Hopefully sooner rather than later. I haven't got the schedules and stuff in front of me, but yes, sooner or later we will see you again. So thank you very much for joining us. Thank you for joining us, whoever's still there watching us. We've got Marissa, Ryan. Thank you very much. Baron Snowhand. We need to have a chat. We need to have a catch up because I might have something you're interested in. I don't know. Josh McGuire, thank you if you can still hear us. Thank you
Ryan.
for joining us. Dragon's Fire, thank you for all the support during Jasper's week. If you've got any money left, Steve's playing Jasper's tomorrow. You just basically you donate $5 or $10 or even more, and you just throw wild magic at him. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So
I donated $20. I think that's about £2.50, isn't it now? The exchange rate.
I have no idea.
Nice.
It's all going up and down.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's gone back up now. You've obviously not kept an eye on it, Sharon.
I don't have to anymore.
but all right, thank you. So we'll see you again. Same time, same place next week.
Bye.
Bye. I might see you Saturday.
That as well. That could be done. Yeah. Loads of games. Oh yeah. Come back tomorrow because we've got Starfinder. Saturday we've got Avernus. Sunday we've got War Badger. Monday we're on every bloody night. Just keep coming back.
Should we do that bye thing again?
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.